All right, here we are on this Wednesday. Is it Wacky Wednesday? Is that what this is now? Are we doing weird Legacy Wednesdays?
We can.
That's kind of what this is.
I'd be okay with that.
Somebody
has to.
We'll get started here in a little bit. We're gonna try out this teamer. They call it teamer. It's not really. It's a blue-red Jace plus Reveler plus instants and sorceries, and then there's a green card.
There is. It's right there. See, I spy the green card.
So
found it.
This is a deck that says, "Hey, I'm playing Grove of the Burn Willows plus Punishing Fire, so let's throw in a green card and see what happens."
It's like, well, I mean, we can put in a drop and something else.
Yeah. Actually, I think this tracker is really good in this deck. In fact, it might want to be 2 main, but there's one in the side that we can increase if it's going to be interesting to see if we can figure out when we're sideboarding when we should put that in or not.
Yeah, it's going to be in those grindy matchups. I think this deck looks good though. I mean, this is a lot.
Yeah. Yep. Really. So what we're going to do?
Cantrips.
We're just going to cantrip, and then eventually we're going to play a DAC and hopefully a Jace, and then we get to Jace into Revelers and have fun and win. It'll be neat.
Yep. There really are just these win cons.
The Sweltering Suns is kind of weird.
You can always cycle it.
It's expensive to cycle, though.
It is. It is.
Like, could that be a Pyroclasm or an Anger of the Gods or something like that? Is that better? But we'll play it as it is, right? We'll see how it goes.
I kind of like it because, like, if you do cycle it, then it is working with Bedlam Reveler.
Yeah.
And, like, it's not always going to be good, so it has that alternate use.
Cycling is good, but this has 12 cantrips, right? Like, how often are we going to be cycling? We'll see. And it has a snap. It has a snap and Snapcaster, so you can snap.
You can snap. Whoa.
And it's very frightening. Look at how frightened that guy is. He's being snapped at.
He looks pretty frightened.
Yep. His ears are all down. It's really sad.
Poor guy. It says good riddance.
It does. That's the flavor text. Snap might be really good, actually. We might even want to increase that count somewhere in the 75. Maybe it's a card that you'd want an additional one of. It hits a lot of different things. It hits 20/20s. It hits reanimator targets. It hits show and tell targets.
Yeah.
And it's kind of the Manamorphose slot from these type of Reveler decks, where you get to play a spell for free. It just doesn't cantrip, of course.
And you have 2 mana to, cast a Bedlam Reveler or whatever. You can bounce your own Bedlam Reveler.
Yeah.
Untap 2 lands. Play it again. Kind of cute.
So a lot of these blue-red decks only want to see 2 Revelers in their main. This one I think can play more because you can hide one. You can hide it with Jace and you can hide it with Brainstorm, and then you don't get stuck with one in your hand that you're just discarding.
Yeah.
And you can also use Jace as a way to save cards that you want, similarly, and then you Reveler discard cards you don't want, kind of acting as a weird Brainstorm shuffle card.
Yeah, you can also like, if you see it, like Brainstorm and then like Ponder, shuffle it and then shuffle your library if you're just like drawing too many of them, or you can always scry them to the bottom if that's the case as well. Morning,
Big Red Joe. Welcome to this. After we waited for Magic Online to come back for maintenance, Wednesday. It's a long title.
Mm-hmm.
All right, should we get started?
I mean, I guess. I thought we were just going to talk about a couple decks and then sign off.
We could do that too. What was the other deck we were looking at playing? We haven't looked at it in a while.
GriselStorm.
GriselStorm.
Or this one. Oh. Should probably be in the collection to do that, huh? Probably play GriselStorm later. Big Red Joe wanted to see this one played again. It was an adventure.
Pull all that other stuff over. None of the main deck stuff. The Grizzle lands. This one's fun. You get to quickly reanimate a Griselbrand and then draw a whole bunch of cards with the intention of casting your 1 Tendrils of Agony to win. Like a Storm combo, but it has this really cute interaction where you can cast Shallow Grave on a Magus of the Will, giving it haste, using your Lion's Eye Diamond to activate your Magus of the Will, and then you have a Yawgmoth's Will in Legacy.
Perfect.
And when it happens, it's kind of fun.
It did happen.
It did happen, and I mean it's neat because it's better than like a Past in Flames in that you actually get to recast your Lion's Eye Diamonds and your Lotus Petals and everything, and you don't have any cards in your hand because your hand is your graveyard, so you can sack your LED to no actual detriment to you, and you get to play your Infernal Tutor or whatever, go get tendrils and win. It feels good. It felt good. I don't really like playing Storm, but this was fun to play.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a fun variant, maybe a slightly or significantly worse Storm, but a little bit more fun if you're not into that type of thing. All right, Teamer Bedlam. We're calling it Teamer.
I don't know.
Punishing Bedlam. Punishing.
Oh.
Somebody should be punished for that.
Wow, I'm the worst. I can't name decks, so I let chat do it.
Big Red Joe, what do you want to name this deck?
just ask the one person who's commented in chat. Big Red Joe has to have gotten a notification this time. He was here right away.
Punishing Buglum. No, sorry. Nice try. Did you watch any of the or rewatch any of the Modern Super League that was on last night?
I did not know.
Saffron
Olive.
Seth, better known as Saffron Olive, won 3 games in a row with a 4 Jace blue-white control. It took down Lantern, quite luckily, and Burn, quite effectively. Also lucky, though. Like, a lot of his matches that I watched, it was like, wow, his opponent's just drawing dead, or they're sitting with 2 cards that are worthless in hand.
Yeah.
You fixed your notifications. Excellent. Well done. So this has things that we want to play, so we'll keep it. This is what every opening hand should look like, right? We don't want Jace or Bedlam Reveler in our opener. We just want cantrips, counterspells. So do we Lightning Bolt here? Or we play a Volcanic so that we can Lightning Bolt?
Yeah.
And then we keep our Preordain.
This way we can force.
Yeah. Well, we could force anyway, right? We don't have to burn a spell. We can just pay the 1 to do it. Since we have
that's true. That's true.
Land. All right.
Maybe that's what we want to do then.
So we're against Reanimator. Yep. We could save the bolt anyway.
Yeah.
The bolt's not going to get used for anything, but we do have Snapcasters and bolts. Like, that is a viable way to win the game.
No play. So they're going to discard. Sure.
All right. So now we're just running out a land and Preordain. Yeah.
I guess.
Or we could leave up Force of Will and Counterspell. We can't quite do that, can we? Because of that Chancellor.
I'd be okay with a Preordain here.
Maybe we should have burned that Lightning Bolt and just let it get countered so we don't have to.
Maybe.
So
yeah, it wasn't going to do anything else, huh?
Preordain costs 2, but then we can cast Force of Will. Let's do that. Let's play Preordain. Or you gotta fetch first because of the silliness. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not gonna do anything with that. Yeah. So our opponent probably puts us on Show and Tell here. Untapped it.
Yeah, that was weird.
And let's get rid of the bolt.
Yeah, count.
And keep the force, right?
Could put a card on the bottom. Oh, okay. We probably want the force.
Yeah.
We can force, and hold up counterspell.
Yep. That feels good.
Yeah.
When your Reanimator opponent is going off of Reanimate. Yep. Yep.
Alright, they don't have another Reanimate, thank goodness.
That would have been game over.
Yep. I really should have lightning bolted.
Okay, that's pretty good. Snap feels nice.
Yeah, it really does.
We can bounce something to their hand. We don't really want to bounce with GriselBrand if that was our choice, because they'd get to draw a whole bunch of cards, but we can bounce something and then counter something. Yeah, we probably just want to get that lightning bolt in the bin, right?
Yeah. We'll be casting it.
6 is a lot for Reveler. That's
Yes.
why we don't want to see it just until a little bit later. But it's really not hard to get 6 instants in the graveyard with this deck.
We're definitely casting Counterspell this turn.
And then lightning bolt. So that's 4. So we can cast our Reveler now.
Is that what we want to do? We want to get rid of our snap.
I mean, they just drew Animate Dead. They'd have to draw another Reanimate here. This way we get to see 3 cards. And like I said, snapping a GriselBrand doesn't feel that great because they get to draw so many. So I think that's the safest line, is just running out Reveler. It doesn't feel great, but it's better than doing nothing, right?
Yeah, I think.
So here's that Sweltering Suns. It's really there for Delver decks and Pyromancer decks and the like, and it takes out Mentors most likely.
Here's GriselBrand. A bunch of reanimate spells.
Yeah, I don't think we could have done anything about that.
Nope.
Even with that snap. Here we can
Sweltering Suns and attack.
Yeah, or preordain first and then attack Sweltering Suns to take care of GriselBrand. It's
not great. They're gonna have things to bring it back.
Yeah.
Probably not a winnable game for us.
Yeah, if we draw a Snapcaster Mage off this preordain, then we can bounce the GriselBrand. Still not fantastic, but it gets us close.
It does.
A Jace similarly would let us bounce and attack. So we want to preordain and get something good. Deck list. Oh, we didn't update the deck list.
Oh, we didn't.
That's the one thing I didn't do.
Jason, I'll get that up. I'll get that updated here pretty soon for you.
So we want to put those both on the bottom and draw something better. Those are not going to get us what we want to do.
Yes, punishing Chaos Wugger.
There you go.
Bigger Joe remembers.
There's the Punishing Fire.
Well, something gives me a feeling that's not going to matter.
Okay, if we attack here, we have 5 power with Punishing Fire, so we can kill the GriselBrand. They gain 7 life, draw a whole bunch of cards, and then just kill us, right?
Well, this won't die, right? Or no, it would. Yeah, it would.
Yeah. We can't really cycle and get anything that's going to work. We don't have any Path or Sword Splashes or anything like that. So I think that's the only real line, right?
Well, okay, so... So do we just attack?
Yeah. Yep. No, you're going to play Punishing Fire, right? So, yeah. Because you got to bump up your Reveler one.
Yeah.
I guess it's possible they don't block, but I don't see why they wouldn't. Yeah. Jason Penguin says, thanks, Kai.
Mm-hmm. I'll get you guys a deck list.
Yep. Yeah, you can play Grow. So Punishing Fire, not that great against Reanimator. We do have a whole bunch of surgicals and stuff like that that are hanging out for. Hey, you got Punishing Fire back because they gained life.
They did.
That's cute.
I mean, I was gonna get it back with Grove, but it is kind of adorable, isn't it?
I'm surprised they didn't draw more cards actually right there. I guess they already have whatever they need.
I'm sure they'll be able to bring back all kinds of things this turn.
Okay. Like Sweltering Suns. That's not gonna do it. That's not gonna get there. Playing around Bolt? No, because they gained 7. Oh, yeah. I see. You're right.
That's why they blocked.
Yeah. And
if they don't block, I think we could Punishing Fire out. 5. They were at 7, right? Oh no, they were there. Or were they at 9?
How about another Exhume so we can get our Reveler back and have a chance? Aw.
Drat.
That's not what happened.
They saw through our plan. Our snap is over here. We need a snap caster to snap.
That's correct. We do have some draws that keep us alive. Yeah. A window. How about a Grove? That does not much. And that's a turn.
I don't want
to. If we never pass the turn, they don't actually ever get to win.
That's true. Oh, wait.
They never get to attack.
We'd sit here for 19 minutes or 10 minutes or whatever it is.
When your opponent gains 14 life and your plan is to win through damage, it's harder.
You put that on a throw pillow.
I don't think it would fit, but
No,
okay. Thoughtseize. Neat. You're just Punishing Fire? Yeah. Take 2, jerk.
Eat it.
We should have done that before they gave me. We could have got it back.
Oh, you're right.
What a mistake. What a not punt. Okay. And what else you got with all those cards in hand?
A Chancellor.
That's rude. Now all our draws are dead.
Dang it.
You can still bounce Griselbrand, and then he could reanimate it a different way.
Look, I got this Punishing Fire thing.
You can.
I can cast it.
You can. Aha! Take 1, opponent.
Hot Wheels.
I don't think we have anything we can do with our in our main deck. Yeah. Snapcast back, snap, and
win the game.
And then we take 4. Maybe if they draw 7 cards right here, we could Punishing Fire them for the win, or Lightning Bolt them for the win. They don't know. We have Snapcaster in hand.
They don't.
All right, let's see it. We're gonna attack with both. Attack us for 4. Snapcast. We get to snap, cast, snap. We get to snap, snap. Guys, you've all dreamed of doing this. Now you get to experience it vicariously through us. Snap, snap. Yep. I mean, look how terrified this blue demon thing is. The mana efficiency that is this play is incredible. For 6 mana, we're going to bounce Griselbrand back, but we get 2 mana back. We get to untap.
That we can't even Punishing Fire with.
No. We don't need to do that.
Oh, I forgot. I just missed the untap trigger.
That's okay.
It does not matter.
Nope. We want to put them at 10, right? Do we want to give them a life?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe they'll very nicely exhume. Oh, going to 8.
Boom.
Making it seem like we have a chance when we don't.
That's right. Another fetch.
Oh, 7.
What's going on?
I don't know. Just hard casting something?
A Griselbrand? They have a dark crit, Griselbrand.
Okay.
You got it.
We don't have any more snaps, unfortunately. So if we draw Reveler, the Chancellor's going to really mess it up. Snap, Bolt deals 3. Punishing Fire deals 2. I think we die. We could kill Griselbrand. If they're going to block, right?
I don't think that's a winning.
No,
Is it?
I don't think so. Then they gain 7 more life. We can't do anything. All right, let's go to game 2 where we have some sideboard cards. Let's bring in those ones.
These are pretty good.
And those ones. And Frozen Grip does hit Animate Dead, but that's pretty specific. Pithing Needle comes in.
Pithing Needle on Griselbrand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cards we're taking out. Punishing Fire. Sweltering Suns. And
Kyler Shredder's not getting bad there, but I guess it is a threat.
we need to take out 2 more cards. Dak Faden's okay. We can make them draw 2 and discard 2. That seems like a really strong line to help them win.
I don't think it does anything.
Yeah, we could cut Dak. I mean, it filters cards for us, right?
Let's bring in another threat and cut down on the Lightning Bolt.
So then Dak might be better than Bolt. I mean, it's an instant. We want instants so that we can Reveler, right?
Yeah.
Do we want Frozen Grips over Lightning Bolt though, as a way to deal with Animate Dead?
I don't know if we want reach or interaction more.
We no longer can really snapcast back bolts for the win, so we are relying on Tracker or Reveler
To deal most
or
of the damage.
Jace as our win conditions.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. Let's try it. I'm definitely sure that this is something. It has a Pithing Needle
It does.
and a win condition.
Keep.
Are we getting Chancellored? No Chancellor.
We just want to play this Pithing Needle now.
I think so. There's too many lines where they can Griselbrand on turn 1.
Yep.
And us preordaining or brainstorming, it doesn't. Turn 1 doesn't really help us get anywhere. We're not that fast. All right, no way we can lose.
Nope.
7 power flying lifelink isn't good enough without being able to draw.
There's
cards,
no
right?
way they have a Dark Ritual or a Lotus Petal and just like put what they need there right now.
Yeah.
There's no way
We need to be Pacific.
that they
I can't do it, Jason.
Pacific.
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 You try it at home. It's not easy.
Come on, guys. Be specific.
Pacific. It's easier to try and say it with an S. Pacific. Pacific.
Whoa.
All right, they got a Griselbrand in their graveyard.
Oh no.
We have. Are we brainstorming here?
Yeah.
There's a Force of Will. All right, let's get rid of.
A couple lands.
I don't. We
Or at
kind
least
of.
one
We
land.
kind of want to hit our land drops actually.
Let's get rid of one.
Okay, and a preordain.
Yeah, probably the Preordain.
And then we're gonna run out of fetch and pass the turn. And say, what do you have?
Show me what you got.
Be Pacific. We needled that. Ready, animated. Yeah. If we had one more turn, then we could just play Jace and bounce it. But
what are we getting rid of here? Snappy?
Snapcaster, yeah. We want this brainstorm. Should we brainstorm in case we hit surgical? I think we can wait.
We're gonna brainstorm again here. Are we priority in first and then brainstorm? I guess we'd have to fetch no matter what, so we start with brainstorm, huh?
Yeah, let's start with brainstorm. Well, so next turn we'll be able to play out Jace. And so as long as they're not giving something haste, I think we're okay.
It's 2.
Yeah. Fetch. Did we forget to fetch, actually? Is that what happened there? We brainstormed and then put some of those back.
Oh, actually, yeah, I think we did.
So, yeah, go ahead and...
Yeah, I don't know why we did that. It's fine. We needed to find another land anyway. Bottom.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, so we're just going to go fetch land here, right? And hope Jace is good enough.
Well, they're just bringing back GriselStorm and then we just bounce it, and this is going to be really obnoxious for them. Because we got GriselStorm all pithed and stuff.
Okay. Yeah, there's definitely lines where they can win. That's for sure true. When we cantrip as much as we did and all we see is lands and a tireless tracker, we're kind of in trouble. They're giving us a turn. That's nice. So now we want to cast Jace and brainstorm, right? Try and find a blue card.
Yep.
Neat. Yeah, let's get rid of both the lands. We'll draw one of those. So here we can, if we need to, we can force a will. Next turn, we'll be able to actually start ticking up Jace because we have counterspell or hardcast force of will. It's a avenue. We've got 5 cards in hand.
We're probably gonna have to force this turn.
Yeah. Duress.
Yeah, they're resolving what they want to resolve.
Yeah, they get to, right?
Yeah. We're not going to force this. They get to take Force of Will, and then hopefully Jace's bounce is enough to keep us going.
Yep. I take Force. It's okay. So they're digging for something else to reanimate here. They're not finding it.
They have a Lake of the Dead.
It's interesting. I guess it's a hedge against graveyard hate. Wayland of the Void in particular gives you a way to hardcast GriselStorm, kind of like our GriselStorm deck does. It's also, if it's in your hand and you're trying to go quick, you don't get to go quick. But give us another turn.
They're digging hard.
Hopefully this between Ponder and Jace, we find a surgical extraction, and then we have a better shot. They know we have counterspell. I think we keep brainstorming, right?
Yeah. We need to find a threat.
Yep.
I mean, I guess we can. The fact that they have 2 Faithless Lootings in the graveyard.
Yeah. Ticking up Jace doesn't.
Yeah.
Fate Celine isn't really a thing. It's just simply eventual win condition. That was a lot of cards to flashback Faithless Looting.
They're trying to find something to bring back the Crystal Brand. Yep. We just gotta bounce this.
Yep. That's fine.
Have 0 cards in hand. This is a beating.
We can go ahead and cast Ponder first and see what we end up with. We don't really. So Snapcaster does hit Counterspell.
Yeah, this is good. Like let's take the Snapcaster and then play our fetch.
Yeah, okay. Land, Snapcaster, no to shuffle. Play land. Bounce. You may have this 1 card in your hand.
Just that one.
Yep. They can't flashback looting. Okay. So when you've looted what 3 times now,
yeah,
and you see that many dead cards in your animator deck, that feels good, right? Captain QC, you liked that?
They've seen a lot of land. Look how much land's in their graveyard.
They're just gonna sack their Badlands.
They know we have a counterspell.
For the flashback. We just hold this, right?
Yeah, there's no reason.
Yeah. We don't need to counter the looting.
You counter whatever they cast.
Yep. Grave Titan, Griselbrand, Animate Dead, that gets countered. We know we have it. We've got 1 card in hand. And we're gonna fetch before the end of turn. Yep. All right, we're just gonna start ticking up, right?
Yeah, I think so.
We're in a safe place where Jace can say, "Ha! Eventually, I'm gonna get you."
I think you can keep that.
Yeah, that's fine. We're gonna Dark Grit. And ooh, they're gonna reanimate. Would you rather snap it or they're bringing back
Grave Titan?
Okay.
We need to counter this.
Yeah, let's counter this.
That was their last card. That's so funny.
I'm not terribly surprised that we see the concession there. So the game gets harder when we're on the
We're on the draw. Oh, quite a bit harder. If they can get something into play turn 1, which their deck is designed to do, we're gonna have some trouble.
Yep.
We'd really like to have a Surgical Extraction in our opener, or a Force in our opener, or both.
Like a Leyline of the Void. Can we get one of those in our opener? Can we make some changes real quick?
Mid game.
Yeah. Well, in
mid-match?
between, yeah, mid-match.
It sounds like that's similar to sideboarding. So.
All right, let's submit. Let's see what happens. It feels like a roll of the dice in some ways.
What's Captain QC throwing stuff at us for? I don't know.
Some of his emotes don't like to emote.
That's weird. You know how Jace is a good card and it wins games by itself?
Yeah.
We just like countered 3 things and then Jace won the game.
That's pretty much what
that's all that happened.
Yeah, I think that's maybe all this deck is actually.
Just win with Jace.
Hey, that feels good. Pithing Needle and Surgical and Force of Will.
This hand is beautiful.
They're gonna have a Chancellor, and we can actually survive through it.
Maybe.
It's not fun if they have it, but
yeah, sounds like Modern, exactly.
Right. We're gonna do absolutely nothing and play Jace.
They're on a mulligan. Let's see if they mulligan further. I would love it if they did. They did not. No Chancellor was revealed.
Wow, no Faithless Looting either?
Just land?
So we're going to just Pithing Needle here?
I guess.
Yep.
Yeah.
His hand is infuriating. Uh-huh. Yeah, I hate it when you actually get to draw sideboard cards. Griselbrand.
I could name Bloodstained Mire.
I don't think that's correct.
I don't think it's correct either, but they let me.
Yeah.
That's not normal.
If we had like Wastelands or other things that we could do, then maybe that'd be cute, but do it. That'd be great if they have one land in their hand and they just lose because of that. They have Lake of the Dead in their deck. I don't know if that came out of the sideboard, but if you have Lake of the Dead, I feel like you're gonna have a good number of lands. Thoughtseize.
Shoot.
That's rude. Do we Force of Will Thoughtseize to preserve Surgical Extraction?
We might. If they have another hand hate card, this is gonna look so bad. But they didn't do anything turn one.
Well, if they do another hand hate card, then all we do is go down a Preordained by this move. Because they just take both anyway. Is that correct? Captain QC, if you were on the other side, would you prefer getting your Thoughtseize countered by Force of Will, or would you rather take that Surgical Extraction? I think we want to force it.
I think we do.
It's awkward. Yeah? Okay, we're gonna force it. I don't know if we can trust what Captain QC says since he's on the opposing team, but here we go. It really slows down any potential we have for later stuff, but we get rewarded with this Ponder because all we have is cantrips in our deck, so it makes sense.
Bedlam.
Reveler's a ways off.
We need to preordain into the Bedlam Reveler, I think.
But it's something that is a way to win the game, right? Yeah. It's not that far off. If we actually use the Surgical Extraction, then we can cast the Reveler on turn 4. Yeah. And then we get to draw 3 cards, and hopefully one of them is another Surgical Extraction.
Yep, that's the idea.
Pretty.
Excellent.
Got 5 cards in hand, and none of them did anything. We get to brainstorm and have a fetch land. Flusterstorm feels good.
Let's just throw both of the lands. These are all things we want.
Yeah, I think we don't want to fetch if we can help it, though. I think we actually want our 4th land. Unless we get to start casting some of these instants, and then Reveler gets cheaper, right? So go ahead and put 2 lands back, but not necessarily fetch.
Not necessarily. Okay, so like we can go like this.
Sure, that's fine.
And draw our fetch.
Okay. Same result.
Yeah.
This feels good. I'm feeling like we have a chance here. Sometimes when you play against Reanimator, you just lose.
Sometimes.
This feels like we have a pretty good shot.
We're just passing the turn.
Reveler right now costs 4. So we could cast it, but then we don't have Flusterstorm or
I don't want to cast it yet.
So we're gonna go ahead and fetch though. We don't want that next land.
No, we don't.
I guess you get a green there.
Probably.
That's right. We have Tireless Tracker and
we have K-Grip, that's right.
K-Grip that we brought in. 7 cards in hand. Wow. All threats and no reanimation or no discard.
Our hand is way too good to cast Bedlam Reveler. Oh, that is true.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah. We can cast Jace. We can cast Jace and tick up, holding up Surgical Extraction.
Yeah. I don't see why not.
And we don't need to brainstorm. Yeah. Going for the discard to hand size route? Yeah, as their means. And since we have surgical, I think we're okay. I guess this could burn us in that if they have discard, they take our surgical first, but then we have snap as a way to. We can give them a swamp, right? There's the discard.
Well, they just played their swamp.
Okay. All right, let's just keep ticking up Jason. Get there. They've got to have.
I'm still putting it on bottom.
Okay. Sorry, we still haven't put a deck up.
Yeah, after this match, I'll get the Stream Decker fixed, El Jiffy. Sorry, that was the deck we played yesterday.
We're just passing the turn. We're keeping all these cards in hand. We're just gonna try and ride this chase. Yeah. Sorry, Jason.
Yeah, no, I was gonna do it after this match.
When we're playing a new deck, we often play it a little too slow, and so if we spend time, that can resolve, right?
Yeah.
We've got enough other ways to counter stuff that we're fine with that. Grave Titan and the Lake of the Dead, and then they're going to try and bring it back.
Yeah, we want this gone.
Are we surgicling it, or are we just countering this reanimation?
I do not know.
So if we use surgical here, can they? There's no way for them to discard a card instantly, right?
Not that I know of. We would be able to fluster anyway.
I'm fine with using the.
We can fluster this. But I like surgicaling Grave Titan more.
They can pay for the Fluster Storm actually with that Lake of the Dead.
Oh yeah, they can.
So,
yeah, we want to surgical this.
All right. Grave Titan.
Because Titan's hard for Jace to beat. We have Pithing Needle on Griselbrand, and we can always just bounce Griselbrand and Chancellor. Done.
I kind of want to see what their hand was. They're sitting on 7 cards that didn't get them there. I'm surprised.
All right, I'm going to update that Stream Decker for you guys real quick so you can see what is up.
Not this.
Not this. This one. Export.
Yeah. Titan is definitely the hardest when we're sitting on a Pithing Needle on Griselbrand particularly, right? That's the one that they wanted to land because we can't just bounce their Griselbrand back without getting punished. Upload new. So this list 5-0'd yesterday. So you'll see it on the new way that Magic Online is doing it is they're posting 5-0 lists. I believe all of the 5-0 lists that have a unique 20 cards. So you'll see one Grixis Delver list, unless there's another Grixis Delver that has 20 different cards than the one that 5-0'd. But something like this that's quite unique, you'll see on Saturdays when they're going to publish Legacy decks for Magic Online.
All right, Stream Decker's up. That should work for you guys now. So if you hit an exclamation point deck list, you'll have this deck list now.
It's pretty much just blue red. It's a Jace Reveler deck, and then it's also got Punishing Fire, Grove of the Burn Willows, and because you have green, you can play this Tireless Tracker main and one side. Dak Faden giving you the ability to draw and discard cards, which allows you to fuel Reveler
very quickly.
Gaining control of artifacts can matter.
I like to take people's birds.
All right.
They play a 1/1 Death Touch bird.
Let's go to game 2.
And Dak's like, that's
match,
my bird.
Match 2. Whatever this is. What do you call it?
I don't know.
Match. This is a deck that I think has some room in Modern. The cantrips get a lot worse. Of course, you're playing Serum Vision instead of Preordained.
Serum Vision's an obs.
Yeah, or maybe Telling Time. Like
Sleight of Hand or like...
Telling Time.
Actually, Sleight of Hand seems
so
okay.
the Saffron Olive list played Telling Time yesterday. I think that's mostly there as a way to cheat miracles, though, right? So it's like a bad brainstorm as opposed to opt. But I don't know what else I would do differently. I think maybe Faithless Looting would be a card if you were going to go with a blue-red modern version. And so then you're getting into the Mardu Pyromancer world where Young Pyromancer might be worth playing. And then is it better to be playing blue-black with Jace, or is it better to be playing black-red with all of the discard? Double queuing a competitive league match. I guess we keep this, right? It's fine. It's got stuff to do. Sneak and show. That's definitely a deck that you can double queue. Last 10 days ago, he was playing Sultai Delver, according to the bot. Reveler here feels okay.
I don't hate it, actually. It's
Like,
a little slow, but
it'd be nicer if that was a Force of Will, right? But
we get rid
okay,
of that
we can keep it. We don't know. I have no idea what they're playing, right?
either.
If they're on Delver, I think we're actually okay keeping it.
Yeah.
And we're just going to ponder, right? So what do we,
There's the force.
Let's take that force now and keep everything else. If they're on a Delver, that Snapcaster Mage could be really good. We still need another land somewhere.
We don't have a fetch.
Yeah. So we can...
Part of me wants to shuffle this, but...
Because we need that third land before this gets happening.
We can't even DAC, like, we can't DAC at all if this happens. Like, Brainstorm, sure, like, goes a little deeper, but...
Yeah,
I guess we see 2 new cards with Brainstorm.
We're going to draw one of these now. We'll draw one next turn. And then, so, we see two cards under Brainstorm. As long as we don't get locked, we'll be alright.
Yeah.
Let's keep these. He's always doing the sneak and show. So we want the Force of Will. Nope. That's safer than shuffling.
Probably. Do we Brainstorm now?
No, I think you can just play Grove and Brainstorm later. I have yet to lose a match to him.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Big talk.
We can wait on this Brainstorm, I think, still too, actually. No, now you can. I guess there's some argument to doing it at the end of turn so we get that land first, right? But this is fine. Spell Pierce. That's fine. Just let that resolve. Spell Pierce says sneak and show, right?
Yeah.
That's it. Okay. When you give a sneak and show player this many turns, usually they win.
Usually.
Did you know that?
They don't. Their hand's not particularly large to be able to like show and tell and then force. So we'll see if this will resolve or not. We're gonna have to cast it at some point.
Yeah, that's gonna resolve. And we may be punishing fire here.
Ooh.
At the end of turn, if nothing else, just to up our graveyard count.
Probably could have lightning bolt it earlier, huh?
There's a show and tell.
Rich Dak.
Yeah.
Well, actually, punishing fire is kind of sweet with Dak ult. We get no. Actually, I like pitching Snapcaster.
Okay.
I don't know.
Like if we draw a land, snapping back a ponder is a thing we could do.
Yeah.
But we could also just draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards with back. So that puts our count at 4. Man.
Probably bolt twice and then cast Bedlam Reveler next turn.
Yep. Yeah. That is usually the key to being Sneaky Joe.
We know they have at least one threat in their hand. The question is yeah, okay.
Can't stop that.
Nope.
Bolt.
Kind of awkward, but bolt.
You go down to 9. Ugh. We have to Reveler here. Yay! We're gonna lose to an Evercool.
Yep.
That's neat. Okay. How many? We can just cast 1 punishing fire, right?
Yeah. Then we can bring them both back.
So we punishing fire here and hit him for 6.
Yeah.
We go to 4. Do we fade a draw here? Wow.
They actually would they have just omniscience, I guess?
Yeah, they played
because they show and tell. Like they just didn't have a Griselbrand or a
Flusterstorm and Pyroblasts and Frozen Grips or Pithing Needle. Pithing Needle shuts down sneak attack better than Frozen Grip does.
Yeah.
Again, we want to get rid of the Punishing Fires and the Sweltering Suns and some number of bolts. Yeah, sometimes you don't. That time they didn't. The only other thing to do here would be Surgicals. Yeah, that's... Surgical's a weird card in this deck. If you counter the first show and tell, then you can kind of stop them from doing stuff. But it's one of those weird. You're not actually winning with the extraction, but it can be really good.
It's probably better than these lightning bolts and like a deck.
Yeah, so I kind of want to add another snap to this deck somewhere. Sometimes the snap seems good. You promise it, Rex. Okay.
Jesse promised.
Yep. It's a card that we can play for free, and sometimes in these really quick combo decks, that's what you need.
Yep.
Yeah, even just taking a Force of Will or something like that could be a legitimate way to win. That's hard to know when we don't have like a taxing probe and stuff like that. But they're deciding whether to play first. Actually, what they're doing is they're double queuing and playing their other match. But that's not what Magic Online thinks. Force of Will. Preordained Snapcaster Mage Snap. Okay, let's keep that.
Okay.
It has a land, some preordains,
an interaction.
That's all this deck is, remember.
Ah, snap, snap. The combo.
Yeah!
The combo.
Only need 4 mana to do it, and then you get to untap 2.
Jeez. Snap, keep.
Snap,
yeah.
snap, keep.
Yeah.
He's going to preordain. We're going to preordain. Do we want either of those?
No. We can find more lands later.
Yeah. Right now we want other things that do nothing. That's really what we do for this first little while, right? We just want blue cards to pitch.
Yep. I mean, we want to hit our land drops, but we have our next land drop.
Yeah.
And we're gonna like, we're gonna cast Brainstorm the next turn, and I don't know.
Top bottom, you would have kept one of those. I'm alright with this. I guess if we never hit another land drop, that'd suck. But
I think we're not gonna have that problem. Oh no!
Beseju, good thing we have Snap. We're still in it.
This is so bad.
If they get Omniscience out, we kind of die. But
don't say that.
If they show and tell out an Omniscience.
Well, we can like snap one back and then surgical the show and tell.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
But
well, we can't snap a crystal or a.
So we kind of wanted the K grips just for Omniscience, huh? That's the thing. All right, so we're playing a land here, and we're leaving Snap up.
I think we just pass.
Okay. This hand that just would be absolutely fine if there wasn't a Beseju out. We have like this perfect hand.
We get beat by a land.
Probably. Okay. We can brainstorm right here.
Well, so they don't have a show and tell or
Omniscient. Well, they might not have a. They might have the fatty, but don't.
Yeah, maybe. But like, this is just strange to me. Like,
yep.
Why?
Okay.
Go for it.
You run 3 Besejus. Yep. Do we preordain here, or we leave counterspell and snap up, right? We preordain. Try and hit a land.
Yeah.
We're not going to win if we never hit more lands.
Definitely bottoming the Jays.
Yep.
I don't think we want another surgical either.
I don't think so. Yeah. Rewarded.
Meant to do it.
Perfect. Our win condition is so far away. And then we're facing down a Beseju.
Quiet you.
Like they have 10 turns to assemble show and tell plus Omniscience. But they don't know that.
Once they Omniscience, they're casting stuff for free and we can just counter stuff.
Yeah.
And then they're not using their Beseju.
Right.
And then we win.
Right. Tune plus Beseju. Yeah, maybe they'll kill themselves. That'll be great. Alright, let's get rid of a surgical.
We want to keep the land.
Yeah, I think so. That way we can Snapcaster back Snap, and Snapcaster is actually a clock as well.
What is the other card we get rid of?
Do we get rid of this Brainstorm?
I guess.
Okay. Yeah. Having a Snapcaster actually might make sense here. We could even cast it this turn, and brainstorming off of our graveyard if they don't do anything at all. Combined with the Tomb and the Beseju. Is that the play here? No?
To what?
Snapcast back. Brainstorm. The end of their turn. Show and tell. Can't counter it.
So we're putting in Snapcaster. We can fetch twice. Snapcaster Brainstorm.
Yep, let's do that.
Or at least once, I mean. Then we can still snap.
Mm-hmm. Resolves. Choose a Snapcaster mage.
Yeah, they got omniscience. So this is exactly what I'm thinking. Is like maybe we just want to counterspell this or like force it.
Okay, so what we don't want to see is Emrakul, right?
Well, we go force 4
because we can't bounce an Emrakul. We can't snap it.
We still have counterspell if we force.
I don't know.
Or force pitch force, right?
Always counter the dig. Okay.
Yes. What's the card that we pitch though? That's the question. I think we want to keep the counterspell because we can cast it. And we want.
Hold on. Is this our Brainstorm? Or did we already?
No, this is theirs.
This is theirs.
Yeah.
Okay. Because we've Snapcast back targeting our Brainstorm, but we haven't done it yet. Okay. Do you respond with Brainstorming then first? We still have 2 cards up, but then we're cut off of hard counterspell, right?
Sure.
They win with Emrakul either way. Yeah, so let's put back Island Snapcaster and just Pyroblast this instead. Or do you still want to leave up Snap?
I don't think we need to leave up Snap at this point.
Okay. Oh, blast the Omniscience! Dumb. All right, we have a Snapcaster somewhere.
they were gonna fluster it no matter what.
Yeah. Okay. So now we want to force a will to Brainstorm. Blast the Omniscience.
Where are we exiling the counterspell then?
Let's yeah. Because we wanted to bait them with this Flusterstorm first. They wouldn't have flustered it. Right? Okay. Force a will. There we go. There's some stacking. Oh, why? Oh, did they force?
They're forcing.
They're forced our force? Wow. All right, so do you want to let all of this resolve and then just force the Brainstorm? They've got 0 cards in hand. We get to Snapcast back Pyroblast on their Omniscience. And if we really wanted to, we could surgical show and tell.
We'd probably do Brainstorm at this point.
We can wait.
Show and tell doesn't matter with Omniscience on the board.
Well, it's going to be gone. We're going to get rid of it. So don't fetch here.
We have a snap on top, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now surgically show and tell or
show and tell.
They only have 1 more Omniscience, right? So show and tell's the way to go. Yeah. And open that up real quick. Open up the library. We've got 2 Omniscience, 3 Sneak Attack, 2 Through the Breach. So Through the Breach, Emrakul is still a line, or Through the Breach, Griselbrand.
They have 5 cards, but they need 2 cards to do it.
Yeah. And let's attack for 2. We got it. I would have forgotten if I was the one doing the clicking, but Kyrie will do that.
Yeah, I was warned about that before I even started playing MTGO, so I haven't forgotten it before. I'm sure I will one day, but
it is pretty silly how the client highlights the cards, but not really. These are the ones you can take, but you have to go find them. That was a turn. Holy cow. We're going to keep this volcanic in hand. So we could brainstorm it away, potentially. A Reveler would be nice. A Jace would be nice. More lands would be something. Now you can play a land. Yes.
No.
You don't have to. We don't need it. I'm not going to use it. Yeah. If we get them low enough, then suddenly Boseiju and Antoon get cut off.
I'll play one more.
So we need one more turn, really.
Take down a cantrip. Help.
Help. Okay. They get a through the breach, a sneak attack. Okay. And is your one other card really? Really? Really, opponent? I think we're actually okay.
Should have played these lands.
Yeah. We have to sack a Snapcaster this way, but we have a land that we can cantrip off of. Oh, were we dead? Were we at 15? Oh no! Okay. Whoops. All right. So do we want to bring in Crescent Grip just for omniscience?
Can you believe that they went Emrakul into draw, Ponder into sneak attack into win?
Yeah, that's what they did. Is there anything we prefer having over these Crescent Grips? It's kind of a specific thing.
3 mana, like I don't know.
But it's an answer that sometimes you need. It also hits sneak attack, so it's not completely dead.
I guess that's true.
Do we cut a DAC or a K grip?
I have like one.
Do we want this? Do we want the tracker?
Probably not.
It's probably better than tracker. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we don't really want it. I mean, if we draw a tracker, we're not going to be playing it until. Yeah. At least it's a thing that can do something.
We like completely destroy our opponent, and there's like
man.
They had like one sequence of draws to like get there. And they got it.
Yep. K grip is great, says Jesse. Those Crozens, they can grip things very quickly in a split second.
Mm-hmm. Little did we know we weren't supposed to kill the. I think our mistake there is killing our missions actually.
Yeah, but then they would have just, once they found that Emrakul, they would have just been able to cast it.
Oh, I guess that's true.
Instead of having
they were going to draw. They were going to draw it, huh?
And Emrakul.
Yeah, you're right.
Let's play first. Let's see another really good hand. Not this one. This one can go away. Ah!
What the?
Come on, deck. Okay. Split second versus omniscience is neat, but they have priority. So they still get to cast one thing. We just hope that they cast something dumb first.
Like a cantrip.
Yeah. That was a rough mull. Mull to 5. Like we have a piece of interaction, 2 pieces, and then nothing. But okay. Getting there. Brainstorm?
I scratched it to the top.
Oh, okay. They have to have Emrakul in hand. If yeah, they're doing this thing again, stopping us from brainstorming.
We could frustrate. I don't think we want to.
I don't know what is correct here actually. So if you fluster it, you get to see cards, but you have to fetch first, so you're locked. I think you just let it resolve.
Yeah.
That's what we did last time. It felt better last time. Yeah, don't fight over it. The pause is kind of bad though. We paused. So unfortunately, Jace doesn't let you. You can't show and tell out of Jace, but you can FlusterStorm show and tell. Now we draw a Surgical Extraction off the top.
That'll be good.
Now we draw a Surgical Extraction off this ponder. Perfect! Just like I drew it up.
Just slam this right now.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh wow, they're just letting this resolve.
Force of will, force of will. They're gonna put out a sneak attack. Their omniscience is dead now, but they have sneak attack and through the breach.
Well, it's not dead. They have a force of will in hand. They can pitch it.
Yeah, we're in trouble. That's what that says.
Oh.
They still need a land plus sneak attack plus a creature, but force omniscience is gonna. What do we have on top? Ponder?
Ponder into Grove. I feel like our line at this point. Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do.
We're gonna draw more live than they are. Get a clock fast. This deck doesn't. I guess we have Reveler, right? Yep. Do we fight over it? Do we make them use their force of will here?
Yeah.
So that if we draw,
This is their only way to get creatures in now.
They have a through the breach in hand too.
Yeah, we still probably counter this though. We need to get their cards out of their hand at some point.
Okay.
I don't like it, but
yeah. This is where mulling to 5 hurt, right? We're 2 cards down on them. Don't let it resolve. Yeah, we don't have a choice though because they have.
Oh, it's going to resolve.
Yeah, they had force of will in hand. All right, there's a Reveler. It's going to. It's. We can cast it next turn.
Can we?
This will be 6. So we can go land and just bury the Misty.
Bury the Grove.
Well, we don't want to.
We're not going to fetch this turn.
Okay, sure. Yep. So we draw the Reveler, fetch, cast the Reveler, see 3 cards. It's about the best line we can hope for, right?
Yeah,
as long as we don't lose right here.
We need them to brick on this brainstorm and not find a fetch. It's asking for a lot.
Okay, that actually feels pretty good.
Yep.
We're going to draw, and then we're going to fetch. We get to see 3 cards. We kind of catch back up that way. They have a force of will in hand that they can hard cast. I forgot about that. Whoops.
Oh, that's why they played out their pedal. Okay.
Yeah. Yep. Have hope. Yes, that was a pretty good chance. We're in trouble now.
Yeah.
I don't think we should we have waited.
I mean, we knew that they were brainstorm locked, so.
Oh, can't cast it at the
No, we need
moment.
to fetch. I should have. Well, oh no, we had to fetch.
Yeah, we need
red.
we don't have a
To
Taiga in here, so perfect. That feels nice.
They still have Through the Breach somewhere though, right?
That could have been a Titleist tracker. Yeah, no,
So
their Through the Breach is gone. Their Brainstorm really.
There's PCG.
Okay. They don't have any show and tells, so that Beseju can Through the Breach for free, or protect it.
We probably cast this.
Pyroblast is really gonna only hit Omniscience, and they're not putting that out. So
We can find a Snapcaster for it.
We want this Reveler. Pithing Needle.
Yeah,
Doesn't hit that.
No, it doesn't.
What do we name with Pithing Needle?
It's just another sneak. We just name Sneak Attack, right? Just turn Sneak Attack off completely, and then.
Yeah.
We don't need to do it this turn. We can get a prowess off of it, I guess.
Because they only have
Well, I
one
guess
red source.
Yeah, we might want to have Force of Will up though.
Yeah, just run it out. This is a blue-red Delver with a tiny splash of green, because we're playing Grove of the Burn Willows. Hooglin 5-0'd with this yesterday. Right now we are 1-0. This is game 3 of our second match.
We're on a mold of 5, but we're doing okay.
We're somehow still in it because our opponent has drawn pretty dead the last few turns. They see a red source, so yeah. That feels good.
Kind of.
Hardcast Force of Will, hardcast Counterspell. I don't know that they're going to use that on cantrips, though.
Oh, yeah.
So we,
oh, it only adds colorless. Actually, this has almost nothing. Because they don't have show and tell.
Right.
Oh.
It hits specifically Through the Breach. They can Through the Breach something for free. Grizzle Dad.
But once again, we're at 15.
Yeah. The perfect amount of light. Sure.
You keep that?
Yeah, no, play it because...
Well, no, we're just dead to
yeah.
Emrakul. Does it matter? Or do we just want to, like... Is one card thinning actually worth it? Like, does it do anything?
We just play it. If we get a Brainstorm, though, we'd want to have the fetch right?
Brainstorm or Snapcaster.
Great to get 7 in case we need to fight. In case they have something weird. Another Spell Pierce that we need to pay for somehow. How many draws does our opponent get? We don't have any way to give ourselves prowess here. Don't give them life off Grove. No, let's not do that. Alright, 2 more turns. This is how last game went. We took them right down to the
last minute and then we died.
Yeah, we sighted out all of our lightning bolts and all of our punishing fires, right?
Oh, whoa.
They're thinning. They're saying I have 1 more turn. Counter? Got there. That was a intense game where we're like hanging on by the I don't know what we were hanging on by, a thread. It felt like we should have lost that one. We're 2-0. We're not 1-1.
Oh, you're right.
None of that.
That's not where I meant to put it.
That is a 2-0 with this deck. Oh, yeah. It was. I think they should have had that, right? Us mulling down that far, we had to draw pretty perfectly. They were able to counter our first Reveler. Luckily, we got another one.
Yep.
that was a clock plus cards.
That second Reveler was huge.
If it had been even just like a Snapcaster, the clock would have been a lot smaller, and we wouldn't have had.
What was the card that you found yesterday from P3K? Huge.
Huge. Yeah, it was huge.
All right. I mean, we played a cantrip. We drew some cards. That's what we do, right? It's kind of funny that this deck is like functioning, because think of it this way: like Sneak and Show is a deck that's gonna play like a bunch of cantrips, and they're trying to find kind of like a 2-card combo, and like their kill is like really strong, right? But we don't have a combo kill. Like, we play all the cantrips and then play a 3/4 that draws us into more cantrips. That's how we win, I guess. I don't know. Pretty funny. It seems to be working. But we've also played against 2 decks that are just trying to cheat into play a Griselbrand. Yeah. I feel like Beseju like should be enough to get them there, but they still have to draw into their good spells.
Stage 1.
Yes. Another magnet right there.
Neat.
Oh, that's why.
So there's a little paper clip symbol.
That's adorable. All the cheap counters and interaction. Yep. That game was surprising that we did get there though. Like, we mulled the 5. Our hand was like not great. We fought over some like stupid things that we didn't even like win the counter wars.
Yeah, it was interesting that they let us counter that surgical like that. It was quick too. They're sitting on force blue card through the breach sneak attack. So I guess they wanted to protect those more than they wanted to protect their show and tell.
Yeah.
But then they ended up shuffling away their through the breach since they had sneak attack out. And then we drew into Frozen Grip. There was no luck there. It was all perfectly timed skill.
Oh, we knew exactly what was going to happen.
I mean, I asked for that surgical extraction, and
you got it.
I was given it off of Ponder.
You were like, you know what? This deck was designed to draw this surgical right now.
Yeah, that's how we designed it when we found this list online and copied it.
Right.
That's quite a few lands, but it has a brainstorm.
We have a brainstorm,
so
but it's probably worth keeping.
Yep. Let's hope that they're on like Delver. Can't we just play Delver once? Actually, so what have we done? 2. We've done Reanimator and then
Sneak and Show.
Sneak and Show.
Yeah, both. I was saying while you were gone, I was like, we've just played against decks that try to cheat in Griselbrand.
Yeah, and we have a lot of answers, right, and ways to find answers. So we're just gonna fetch. We're gonna put out the really hot Tarn, as opposed to the semi-cooled ones.
I think the correct term is scalding.
Ah.
Man, we're playing against the mad lame guy. He's mad and lame.
Aw. Oh, look what that is. That's a thing we can kill.
We are going to try to kill that.
I like killing these things.
So here's the question: do we untap and kill it, and just for sure kill it around days, or do we just bolt now?
I'm fine with bolting now. That way we get to brainstorm next turn. If we had something else to do, maybe, but we want that brainstorm to resolve.
Okay.
Is that correct? Do you guys think that's correct? Play, or do you play around days here? It's a volcanic either way, right?
Yeah. I don't hate either way, but like the thing is, if they don't daze, then they're still gonna have daze for whatever we're doing in the future. So like, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it's fine. Neat. Leave up counterspell. Brainstorm at end of turn. It's funny this deck doesn't find room for Sunriver Daze. So I think Punishing Fire is kind of in that spot.
I think so. I like Ponder.
And Punishing Fire gives you some pretty good game against Delver decks and Death and Taxes decks. And Daze is kind of an awkward card where players that are experienced can play around it.
Probably just still brainstorming here.
Yeah.
Not gonna counter that.
Yeah, we want to save this counterspell for a True Name Nemesis.
For the mountain and a fetch, I guess. And do I bolt now?
Yeah, yep. That way we can leave up the counterspell.
More volcanics.
So, if I was my opponent and I saw Lightning Bolt, Tar, or Volcanic, we could be on like a blue-red Delver. That would be probably common. We could be Grixis, except for that Misty Rainforest, I guess.
Could play our island here, I guess. Or hold on. Like we want to Snapcaster Brainstorm, right? Not this turn, but maybe we just want to get the Trump board to play. No. So probably on 4-color, because Grixis Delver doesn't usually play Swamp.
We might be holding the Snapcaster for counterspell. We can't counter this turn. Strix, we can bolt.
Not all over this, but
we just let it resolve though, right? We're not countering it. Sent us a message.
What?
Ka! Well done.
I like the Mad Flame guy.
Yeah, that was great. There we go.
Hey, look,
Punishing Fire.
we totally knew that would happen.
We can wait. By land. I like this opponent. I played an owl, so ka! Counterspell plus Snapcaster Mage counterspell feels nice. You can take one. I'm more concerned about the True Name Nemesis than a Strix. Stormcrow. Yep, picking one. Ow. Kind of hurt.
God.
Kind of felt good.
This we counter.
Yeah. We can pay for everything but Flusterstorm there. Neat. Grove, leave up Snapcaster. Pass a turn. So is this deck like pretty strong against 4-color? Is that what we decided?
I don't know.
All of those lightning bolts and punishing fires that we boarded out the last 2 matches feel a little bit better against Deathrite Shamans and Baleful Strixes and.
Still think about this hit me.
Yeah. Ow. He just caught at us. Uh-oh. Just hand removal things? That's rude. Oh, never mind.
Well, they wouldn't do that to us.
Mm-mm. Blue, green, black. Another Leovold. Let's answer their Leovold with another counterspell.
It's so stupid.
Move your grave. You got it. Yeah, there we go. Let's move your graveyard over here to show you that there's things to cast to confuse you.
We have like a million cantrips in our deck. Feels good to know that there are 2 Leovolds in the grave.
Right.
We need to just dodge the Kulkin's commands now. We are drawing a lot of land.
Yeah, we are.
I have to find a Brainstorm eventually. I kind of want to keep these for now. I'd love to be able to throw them away.
Mm-hmm.
Snapcaster is such a great card. Oh yeah, it's probably like a top 5 best card in Modern, and it's probably like a top 5 best card in maybe top 10 in Legacy. Card's insane.
It's definitely good. I would not be surprised to see it in Masters 25.
I wouldn't be surprised either.
We're all just gonna draw lands. It'll be neat. Punished. We'll just get it back here. I guess you could have played it right there. As well.
Ha!
Nice.
Remember that cult shot?
Yeah, that's why you didn't have to fetch, huh? Woo! Sorry. Wow, that's a lot of lands.
It sure is.
Let's put them back and then play one and hold up Forcible. Yep. Oh, ooh, thank you, Big Red Joe. Snapcaster. We've got 9 turns.
Coming in.
Plus some Punishing Fire, which math is hard, and I don't want to do that. Less than 9 turns, all right?
I'm sure they're going to kill this, actually.
We've got a Force of Will. We can protect that
We're not
Snapcaster Mage.
going to protect the Snapcaster Mage.
We just said it's a top 5 card in Modern. We're protecting it forever.
Not as win con, as utility.
Okay. He's got a thing on his arm, though. Look at that thing. I don't know what it does. It's a thing that makes glow sticks. 1 extra point per turn. Okay. So 6 turns. Turns dirt into spells. Oh. But you have to snap when you do it.
Pretty sure that's what Brainstorm does, not Snapcaster.
No, because it takes the spells that are in the dirt and then turns them into spells.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
A flashback cannon. Duh.
Madling guy is thinking of the next sound that his creature casts. That's why he's waiting. He's trying to figure it out. Oh,
wow.
That's an early concession right there.
Their hand must have been terrible. Oh, they conceded the match.
Boo. We had a pretty good matchup against them.
Yes.
But we didn't actually respond to his caw, and so maybe he just got upset.
I feel bad. I should have been like,
that was funny.
What sound does a Snapcaster make?
We laughed. It makes a snap. sound.
Dang.
3-0. Just how we drew it up. Yep. Can't beat Snapcaster Punishing Fire deck. That's true. You might not be able to if you just keep drawing lands. I would be frustrated, but I wouldn't have conceded the match.
No.
Bobbles popping like his Mega Man arm blaster.
Is the deck list somewhere? Yeah, Scar, just hit type in exclamation point deck list into the chat.
Or click on the little Stream
Purple
Decker
Stream
thing
Decker
that
thing
shows
on your
up on
screen.
your screen.
Yeah.
So, match 1 was Reanimator. Match 2 was Sneak and Show. Match 3 was a concession. It was a
We were
4
definitely winning
color,
that game.
but yeah, we felt pretty good about that. Teamer Bedlam. It's a bad name. It's not really Teamer. It's blue,
We cast
red
a K-Grip.
we have yet to cast the other card.
The Tireless Tracker. Yeah,
which
we haven't seen
in
it.
some matches could be really good. It's blue red with Punishing Fire and obviously Grove, and so you can squeeze in some green cards.
Squeeze.
It's Cantrip Bedlam Reveler Jace. That's what this is with some Snapcasters and bolts.
Just for Strifo, we need to put a Pulse of Marasa in the deck. It'd be so good with Bedlam.
Okay,
It'd be so good.
we can do that. It's like this.
And it's good against Storm. Remember?
Yeah, you put cards.
You put one of their lands.
I kind of like that.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's better than
Then
like,
Tireless Tracker.
or a
Or
counterspell against Storm.
Settle down, Bryce. We need to play Pulse.
It's better than Tireless Tracker against Storm. You're right.
Someone let Strifo know that we're gonna put Pulse in this deck. It's important.
Why is it their responsibility to let him know?
I don't know. I don't know if he's streaming right now or not.
JPA has 4 undefeated trophies. We have how many?
3.
Do we have? We have 3 right now.
We beat him. If we get another trophy, we can rejoin this this top page for a moment.
This deck's kind of interesting. It has a similar shell to like Sneak and Show, right? You just have a bunch of blue cards that are cantrips.
That's what I said while you were going.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's just like a bunch of. That's all it is.
But instead of show and telling out some big thing that just wins the game, you're playing Jace and Reveler to prolong things even longer.
Yeah.
So is it just worse than Sneak and Show?
That's what I was saying, but Jesse said that, well, one's going for a combo and you're going for value. You have more ways to interact.
Right. So Sneak and Show has to have slots for Show and Tell, for Sneak Attack, for Emrakul, for Griselbrand, and we need 4 slots for Jace and Reveler, and so we get to play Snapcasters instead and more other stuff.
Big Red Joe, if you're looking for like some specific Cats and Cantrip tokens, my suggestion is to message Paragon City Games through Facebook and inquire about that.
Put together a list and they can send them to you.
Yeah,
That's the way to do it.
Maybe we can work something out that way. I'm not sure because we definitely don't have mixed sets up at the moment.
But if you want,
I'm sure
15 individual ones, they can order that.
I'm sure we can figure it out. Yeah. Sure.
This is not ideal. We've got 4 lands, 2 cantrips, and a Reveler. So that's like all you need, right?
Big Red Joe, you should take a look at our Patreon. Because our Patreon does like a $5 a month thing where you can get one of each of the new tokens every single month, and like that's what they're worth is $1 a piece. And so That way you can just have one of every single token that ever comes out by casting cantrips. And that's not really a high price.
Alright, they get a Deathrite Shaman. We draw a Lightning Bolt. We did draw a Lightning Bolt.
No, but we did draw a land that doesn't give... Or I guess they played a fetch anyway, huh?
So, just drop here?
Yeah, just drop Preordain.
Ugh, let's put all those on the bottom.
That's a lot of land. We drew a P-Fire. That's really powerful.
Okay, is there a canines and Chris's for those of them that are more dog people?
Definitely not. The ally's a dog.
Definitely not. Little Notebook, you're wrong. Alright, let's let them activate their Deathrite Shaman one time.
Yeah, let me plug the Patreon page for you guys. Because the tokens seriously are awesome. We're about to get our new tokens in, so this will get an update here pretty soon. I know that we're gonna have Wormcoil tokens. Oh, my bad. Wormcoil tokens and the Phoenix that just got printed in Rivals. The Egg token. I don't know what it's called. I guess it's an elemental.
So this feels good. Our hand couldn't really handle a turn 2 Leovold or a turn 2 True Name Nemesis.
Yeah.
I'd rather them
Are
cantrip
they
away
looking for
here.
land?
Yeah, they're digging.
That's fine. I'm really happy that they Deathrite Shaman like this. I mean, if they have days, then this is gonna look really bad. This Punishing Fire. But
yeah, we have to do it.
we have to. Okay, less bad.
This keeps them off a third land right here since there's they have a fetch land. So we just Punishing Fire right now. And if they daze, they daze. That still keeps them off a third land though when they do it.
Spell Pierce? Flusterstorm?
Yeah, that's kind of a weird fetch right there.
Yeah, somewhat strange.
Okay.
Blossoming Defense?
Spell Pierce.
Spell Pierce.
Interesting.
Wow, that is really strange. Well, good thing we have another one.
Yep.
Unfortunately, this is like ticking away at our cards in graveyard for Bedlam.
Well, it hasn't been yet.
Yeah, but it can.
Yeah, we can protect the
If they don't do this on their turn, we can get it back. So we could play around days this next turn. So
again, they're still digging. They find another land and another Deathrite. Okay.
Yep. Dig it up, dig it.
Yeah.
Dig it up,
So Sweltering Suns off the top.
There you go.
Close.
Storm.
Yeah, so we could Punishing Fire one of these Deathrites, but then we lose the P-Fire. No, we could Punishing Fire and get it back right now, right? That's a better play.
Yeah, you're right.
Let's do that.
Doesn't really matter.
There we go. Punishing Fire.
Why'd they ban this card in Modern? It's fine. It's not even that good.
Yeah. We don't want these Deathrite Shamans hanging out. Oh, that's a card.
How do we even beat that?
We have a one of
Snap.
something in our sideboard that actually deals with that particularly. What
A
is it?
roast.
A roast. We have a one of roast.
Yeah, I mean, roast kills Deathrite Shaman just fine too, so.
It kills Angler better.
It does. It really does.
They both die. Jace. That Jace is an answer. Yeah. So Snap. Ooh, they get to look at our hand. Do they have a Cabal Therapy? That'd be really weird.
Now they know to get rid of this Preordain at some point.
Yeah, PunReveler is getting more and more expensive. Punishing Fire away, Deathwitch Shamans feels good.
Yeah, I've mentioned before, like when it comes to Modern, I expect to see less anglers now that Jace is around. They're still good, but
we're gonna run out of land here, right?
Just start with the P-Fire.
P-Fire.
I'm gonna use this.
You want to be able to get it back if they give you an opportunity to.
Now I get Counterspell. That's the only thing.
That's okay.
Okay. Yep, get their Preordain.
Then Ponder. Off of a Bulk. Sure.
I think we want to shuffle this.
We don't. I don't think we didn't want any of those.
That's better.
Let's take some 5.
Okay.
That's neat.
Like a high 5?
So do we want to get back this Punishing Fire? We can't cast Reveler next turn no matter what, right? Even if we Ponder, Brainstorm, that brings it down to 4. So
little notebook, it doesn't quite work that way with Reveler. Once you have the second Reveler in hand, you cast one Reveler and you have to discard the rest.
Yep.
So you're like you have to play Reveler and then you have to draw into the next Reveler. I mean, Brainstorm could help with that.
Yeah, so you have to do cute things where you protect the Reveler, the second Reveler in your hand.
Oh, that is like such a good draw. That is such a good draw.
So do we Ponder or Brainstorm first to play around counter magic? Like, we would need specifically Force of Will, right? To make sure this Jace resolves.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Play around Daze instead? Is it more likely they have Daze?
This is 4-color, isn't it? Oh, no, this is Delver, huh? Yeah, this is Delver.
Okay, then just run out Jace. Brainstorm if they counter. Yeah, there we go. That's smarter. We have the Foil Masters Edition Jace.
Whoa.
You know how much those are worth in paper?
They're not in paper.
There's a Force of Will. Brainstorm says no.
Sounds like something Brainstorm would say.
Now we're kind of locked into Reveler plus Brainstorm plus Answer. We've got 1, 2, 3 right now in the graveyard. So we can Ponder and then Reveler next turn. If that's correct. That draws us 3 new cards. Is that right?
You might have to.
Yeah, if this Ponder doesn't see anything.
Reveler plus P-Fire. Lightning Bolt plus P-Fire. We have Lightning Bolt plus P-Fire. That's better.
So we actually don't...
No, we want this Lightning Bolt.
We haven't played a land this turn, right? Okay, so we're going to Lightning Bolt and Punishing Fire this turn? And hope they have no magic.
Yeah, that's all we can do, right?
Or we could play Reveler and draw Bolt and then block and have Bolt, but that's worse, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's Bolt and Reveler, or Bolt and Punishing Fire. And do we get to live another turn? We don't. Nope. Days. Finally the days. So I don't think the other line would have worked either. I think we would have had to tap everything for Reveler. Roast is coming in. For sure. Pyroblast.
Can't kill Flip Delver though. I am like not the biggest fan of Pyroblast against Delver. Is that just me? Like I know it kills Delver, but
it counters True Name Nemesis, it counters Leovold.
Yeah.
It counters counter spells.
Well this is Grixis Delver. So they're not gonna have Leovold.
Okay. We didn't actually see any Delvers.
No. But Gurmag plus Deathrite Shaman in the lands, that's Grixis Delver.
So do we take out Force of Wills and replace them with
Flusters and Pyroblasts?
Yeah.
Probably.
That's usually the way you sideboard against these type of decks. And then we have 2 cards to cut. We don't need all 3 Pyroblasts.
We probably don't need. You don't think so?
Trade 1 deck for 1 Fluster.
We use a Tireless Tracker in this matchup.
Tracker can be really good. It can go really fast.
Yeah, I guess it can.
Snap is not as good. It's really good against.
It's good against Angler and Delver.
Angler, right? But it's not nearly as powerful as popping back something.
Probably cut on counter spell. No. Do we not want this other deck at all? Maybe we don't. It's kind of meh.
It gives us some game where we get to fill our graveyard so that the Revelers happen faster. We haven't had that happen yet.
3 mana's a lot.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan.
Okay. If they bring in like a Jitte or something, but I don't know why they would, then stealing it would be neat. We're on the play.
Yeah.
We get to ponder. Okay. What can go wrong?
Don't answer that. Because we have 1 land, we might want to get the basic island here.
Sure. Yeah, we didn't actually see Wasteland, but they could have it.
If they're Grixis Delver, I'd assume they're a 4.
They had days. And they are going to decide whether to mulligan to 6 cards. I think they probably should.
They should.
Seems
they should have.
If they're thinking this long about it.
So what's the one that we play first? I honestly don't know. Probably the Preordained, huh? Push further into our deck than Ponder.
Okay.
I honestly don't know.
We just need to dig for lands either way, right? We're going basic island?
Yeah.
Those are not red lands.
Yeah.
So Punishing Fire is getting buried.
For sure.
And this we're keeping? Do we want this drop?
Probably on Monday, Paul.
I don't know the answer. I don't think we really want it, but we need lands eventually, right? So
this land doesn't help us a ton. Maybe get the double red on Bedlam. I'm gonna put it on bottom.
Right.
We're gonna risk it.
Nice. Well done. Keep all lands on top? I'm not sure if that's correct. Like it lets us play Ponder and then eventually we can snapcast back, but we have to find another land first. Whereas hitting a red is way more important.
And we did. Rewarded.
Yeah, that may have just been a bad risk though.
Maybe.
Snapcaster would have required a 3rd land anyway.
This hand is really good against them. Having Punishing Fire and Lightning Bolt, like, I mean, we don't have a Grove yet, but we also have a deck that has like 1,000,000 cantrips. We might be able to find a Grove. We know, we just put like two cards on the bottom and drew a card. We just went through the top 3 cards of our deck for for Preordained. Now we get to dig deeper with Ponder.
So if they play a death right here, they're just asking for us to kill it, even through a daze.
Yep.
They know what we have. They just saw everything through a probe. Ponder instead.
I wish I had a hammer with fire all over it.
To punish people with?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'd be really good at it. Boom.
All right, so here we play Misty
Probably
Rainforest and then
Ponder.
Ponder.
Yeah.
There's those lands we needed. I think we keep all of this, right?
Do we? Go, like draw the lightning bolt and then top like the wooded foothills as our fourth land, and then we can fetch away the mountain.
The one thing we don't have is like an answer to True Name Nemesis. So. Right, we don't have any counter magic.
Yeah.
We answer everything else.
I don't think this is the hand to. I don't think we can play around that very well. We'll fetch. We'll see.
Okay.
Because we can put a good clock on our opponent.
Yep. We want to start filling our graveyard. Get this Reveler going.
Maybe I'm not supposed to draw the lightning bolt actually. Yeah. Because now. Well.
We don't have to fetch.
No.
We can wait.
Well, I did this because if we might want to fetch to cast lightning bolt, but we do kind of have to think about ball therapy.
Yeah. Yep.
Jesse, I've had that happen a decent amount of times, but you can't always play scared of it, you know? Like there are times it's going to happen, and there are times where it's just not a luxury that you're gonna have. Just untap and kill this.
Okay.
Do we want to draw that land badly?
Sure. I wouldn't mind it.
Just punching fire this.
Okay. You can go ahead and fetch here. We don't need another land, right? We don't need a basic mana. They may have taken out days as well.
Maybe punishing. Well, do you think they brought in surgical for punishing fire?
Sure.
You might have.
The way they ran out that Delver though kind of said, "Hey, I've got a daze. If you want to burn this now." Wasteland.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine. We don't have a large use for our grove once this happens anyway.
So right now we've got 2 instances of sorcery in our graveyard. We're not quite at playing Bedlam stage anyway, because
we got a good hand.
We want to use these bolts on their things.
We probably do Snapcaster and like Ponder this coming turn.
We're gonna dig through our library here and see what we got going on.
This is a super reactive spell for Delver. I feel like they're using a lot of tempo to do this, so I'm really not that upset about it. I mean, I could have just bolted, but I'm kind of okay with this.
Yeah, it's one of those you bring it in because you don't have anything else going on. Other ways of interacting with your sideboard, and then when you have it, you have to use it there.
Oh, you're kidding.
That's actually. I guess they're going to take Reveler, right?
I think they're going to name Lightning.
Yeah, this is a hard choice. I don't know actually what you take here. If they take
Reveler, like okay.
And if you take Lightning Bolt, then we get to cast Reveler.
Yeah. Do we? We only have 4. We wouldn't be able to.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we lost the P-Fire.
Yeah. I disagree. I think they're going to take Bedlam.
2 cards.
Okay.
We still have
Either
Snap
way.
Bolt and Reveler, or yeah. So earlier they
Now
played
we're-
as if
now
they
we're
had a
snap-
daze.
Now we're snapping Bolt.
And
Right.
just playing into the potential of daze.
Yeah.
Getting a bulk.
Yeah.
So if we don't do this, then they can start eating our graveyard, and then Reveler gets more expensive anyway. There we go. Clock. They do still have that therapy in their graveyard. I don't think they're going to use it here, though. That's another Snap Bolt.
I think we just, yeah.
Yep. Somebody said something about Snapcaster Mage being good. I don't. Who was that?
Everyone ever.
Again, this gets us further away from Reveler, but we've got so many cantrips.
Yeah, we also have some threats on the board.
Yep. This is just great. Leaving Death Red out there doesn't make sense if we can get rid of it. They find a third land. Having a counterspell off would be neat.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine.
Okay. Brainstorm?
Yes.
Yep. It's a land and another Brainstorm. So we put back Reveler and
Counterspell.
I think so. And then fetch Brainstorm. They've only got one card in hand, yeah. Go ahead and fetch first. Get our green. Do we want it? We still have one tracker. Might as well.
They wasteland us off of a red. That's going to feel pretty bad. If we do that.
Yeah, okay. Play to the card we have in hand instead of the card.
Yeah.
And Brainstorm. Lightning Bolt.
Jeez. Ponder and Lightning Bolt right now.
So
Or
we can
hold up
put
Fluster.
yeah, we can put Reveler back and draw it next turn and hold up Flusterstorm. Let's see, that gives us if we bolt here, we can cast Reveler next turn. We can cast Ponder and Reveler next turn.
Yeah, let's put Ponder down and then Bedlam on top.
Okay. And go ahead and bolt Pyro.
Gotta be, right?
Are we attacking with me? Set snaps?
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to attack first? Like, if they blocked Pyromancer, they're not going to block with Pyromancer, right? They're not going to block it either.
Let's find out. If they block both, I'd be happy.
So they're at 6. We have Reveler.
Yeah, we have Reveler. Let's just get rid of the Pyro. Let's not give them the opportunity to go wide.
Okay, that makes our Snapcasters more lethal. Yep. I like it.
I mean, this Delver pretty much can't attack, even if it flips, and it didn't.
I think we're Flusterstorming whatever they play here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take one.
Sure.
They don't know what we have in hand.
Yeah. Do they think we kept that Bedlam Reveler in hand?
Probably. I guarantee you that's what they mean.
Yeah, that was wrong.
No, we played it very well. Like hiding it was perfect.
You said something about needing double red.
Yeah.
You could have floated blue there because we're in the second main, but I guess they would have just gone to instant.
Yeah, they're just going hellbent.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can cast it.
Let's just do it.
Yeah.
And then draw
Under.
Mountain and a Bolt. Oh, I guess we're not ready for it yet. And then now you can get the trap. Reveler number 2 feels pretty good. Let's leave it on top though. Let's not draw it.
Let's just draw the island.
Mm-hmm.
Or the preordained. It doesn't really matter, right?
Yeah.
I'd rather discard the island than.
So we're gonna put preordained, then Reveler, and then Island. I guess the preordain makes Reveler lethal though, but that's alright because we get to cast it anyway.
Yeah.
All right, game 3.
Boom. That's another card we just have not seen.
Sweltering Suns, yeah.
Probably look pretty good in this matchup.
Yep, that's fine.
Yeah, just keep everything the way it is. Like all these things.
Yeah. We didn't see anything that really. I guess Pithing Needle could come in for Deathrite Shaman. That's not bad.
Our deck's pretty good at killing Deathrite.
Yeah, it is. I don't know what comes out to do that. Like a Pyroblast? Is having a needle on Deathrite better than a Pyroblast? When they've got young Pyromancers?
Yeah.
They can kind of go around Pyroblast. It's got a Sweltering Suns. Can't lose.
We have a cantrip, we have removal.
We just need to play around days.
They're on a mulligan too. That's a good sign. One less card matters.
Ah.
Jigs up. We have a Sweltering Suns.
Fuck. They've got a Cabal Therapies.
Oh, they do. They're gonna ruin everything. Oh, they're totally gonna ruin everything.
Or they're gonna play another Deathrite again, which was weird the first time they did.
Ponder. Okay.
They didn't ruin anything.
Nope.
We're gonna play a Scalding Tarn here, right? And get a potential basic. Play around some Wasteland.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're better at killing Deathrite Shaman than Pithing Needle it. Yeah.
That's actually something else to do. Just grab a basic
Island and preordain?
island, yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
Yep. We don't need to be reactionary here.
I wish we could grab a Volk, but there's just no way that's right.
Yep. Keep Brainstorm as a protection against therapy. I think they would have therapied right there, though, had they had it.
Wow.
Those feel good.
I like these. So I actually want to draw this roast so that just in case.
Sure. Yep.
So let's go put on top. Put on top.
Yeah, of course they could find a therapy.
Them not having a turn 1 play and us having the removal that we have, I'm feeling pretty good about where we're at.
It could very well be that they have a turn 1 play, they just chose not to because they don't have the days or whatever to protect it. Thinking about this. Into the tank. Checking the snip they took of our hand, going, what do I do?
So annoying.
I want to cast Gurmag Angler. Surgical Preordain.
Not Scalding Tarn.
Oh, is that what they're taking?
Yeah.
I can't tell with that silly thing.
Yeah.
Do you Brainstorm to protect it?
Yeah.
No, because then they just take it away anyway, because it's surgical, right? So it goes from our.
Well, I guess they're gonna shuffle our deck, right? We have a Lightning Bolt on top. That's the question. Do we want to keep because we want the Lightning Bolt? Why in the world are they bringing in Surgical Extraction? Is it just for P-Fire again? This is just a bad card against us.
We Brainstorm because it's a free shuffle.
Well, we get to get rid of this and keep our card because they get a card out of our hand by doing this.
Okay.
I think we should Brainstorm.
Okay. Yeah. Ooh. Days.
Sure. Yep, resolves. This seems like ridiculously aggressive. However,
Wasteland.
if they have a Wasteland,
Yeah.
this could pay off huge.
Yep.
I like almost don't want to play this Volcanic now. Well, I guess we won't know what we're gonna draw, right?
This is just asking to get Wasteland, so we don't
need
to play
it.
Yeah, I guess we hold it. We don't need the Volcanic until they play something, or we draw another land anyway, so
There we go.
that we can run out. I think what does it matter? Which one do we most want to have get killed?
This could be much better later.
Okay, so Volcanic.
Yeah, I guess. They see all this removal and attack. Okay, no Wasteland. That is somewhat surprising.
They've got no turn play there. That's strange. I guess they're just sitting on like Deathray Shamans and they just know they're going to get killed. Or some counter magic. They might just be sitting on days.
Yeah.
They already played one. Huh. Do you end of turn Brainstorm here? It's not really beneficial. It just draws a card.
So here's what end of turn Brainstorm does. It makes it so we can find a land to cast Jace.
Yeah, but we don't want to run out Jace.
I don't think we want to run
We
out
don't want
Jace
to tap
yet.
out to. Yeah, we'll just keep it. Wait for a fetch.
Interesting. Now this I'd be okay running out.
Sure. It'd be nicer if we had a land to protect, but there's a lot of things they could have that can't counter this. Cool.
Let's see a lightning bolt.
Okay. Even if we'd had a land or something, it still would have eaten it. There's a Wasteland.
Wasteland. Probably killing Grove. Or maybe Valk. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Okay. Yeah, kill Grove. Had it.
Sure.
Just continue to pass the
Yep.
turn.
Yep. We just want to get up to like 5 or 6 mana and then chase. They just keep ticking their life down.
We have lightning bolts in our deck, opponent.
It's kind of weird to pay life for probe when you're not doing anything with your mana.
Right. I like that.
And just pass.
I might actually cycle this Sweltering Suns here.
Or do you just say bolt them?
I think I just bolt them. Definitely can.
They're not going to run out two different things against Sweltering Suns, right? So
Yeah.
cycling, it's fine. Sure.
We're gonna have to do something here in a second.
Go ahead and cycle.
Bolt makes it so we can have more cards in our, or continue to keep our draws. Whereas Sweltering Suns, we'd still go to 8 and have to cast something. Oh, let's just Bolt them.
Yeah. We want to start filling up our graveyard anyway, so that Reveler becomes more relevant. Okay. That's not blatantly clear. Bolt, snap, bolt, clock them. Yeah. Yep.
Yep, we drew
So,
Snapcaster.
Pass here. Jesse knew. He knew what was on top.
He always knows.
Yeah, smart.
You ever know that one person who just knows everything, and like you respect that, but it's just obnoxious?
Is that what's happening?
No, nothing like that.
I don't know what our opponent's game plan here is. Do we snap here?
Yeah, we snap Bolt.
Okay. They can't daze the Snapcaster. They can daze the Lightning Bolt. Yeah. Flusterstorm to protect the Pyro? Do we want...
This is losing stuff fast. I say we
can't... they can't even pay, huh? Or they can pay.
No, they don't pay because then we can't do anything with our Snapcaster. I mean, unless they... I guess we end up with a 2 on body.
Right.
They have 1,000,000 mana.
Yeah.
Let's make them do this. This way they might actually have to fetch. Or will they?
1, 2, 3, yeah. If they wanna
yeah, they do.
Actually have the Pyroblast resolve. They could just have another counterspell.
That's fine.
Yep.
Yeah. Then they tap out, and if we can find a land, we can play Jace.
Yeah. They did have Spell Pierce, right? Earlier.
Yeah, if they counter Jace, that's fine. That's fine too.
Yep. When all their threats need to resolve, and they're not going to, or they're not going to last, and eventually we're going to get some lightning bolts. I think we're all right.
There we go. I'm okay with I'm okay slamming this now.
It gets answered by a lot of counter magic.
Yeah.
By days, by...
Do we want to wait till we have one more mana, I guess?
Yeah, we don't need to.
Alright.
We're fine. We're in no rush.
Definitely not.
Jace resolving makes us so we win the game, right? Unless they have...
Let's Pyroblast this. Or do we try to resolve
We
Sweltering
can
Suns?
try and resolve that. Even if we have to take a hit from Delver, that's fine.
Just slam Jace.
I don't think so.
We can hold up Pyroblast.
But then what? Are we bouncing the Delver?
Yeah.
So if they have Daze plus Force of Will plus blue card, all these.
Then we got rid of their whole hand for Jace.
Then we trade. Okay. That feels aggressive here when I feel like we're in the controlling.
Jesse.
Go ahead, Jason. All right, let's do it. I don't think it's bad. It's just not necessary.
Maybe not.
Spell Pierce and we Pyroblast that. Wow, I'm really surprised that they didn't have another piece. So they must just be sitting on Death Rights and a Gurmag, and they just don't want to play them.
I wouldn't be surprised to see Lightning Bolt here. No, they probably would have done it there.
Mm-hmm.
Here's True Name.
Okay.
We do not have a good way to kill this, do we?
Jace first, right?
Brainstorm.
Brainstorm. So that's 3 damage through a bolt. We're gonna fetch and brainstorm. Yep. And we gotta fetch first.
Now.
We already have green. That's 5 damage plus punishing fire. We can sweltering sun. We could roast the Delver.
Yeah, we roast the Delver. These are the 2 cards we don't want.
Well, they're gonna kill Jace, right?
Yeah, but we're not shuffling here.
Right,
just,
right.
Just like
okay.
this.
Okay.
And then we go.
Yep. I think we've got it between lightning bolt and punishing fire.
I think so.
They don't, especially if they attack Jace. They're not going to clock us.
I expect them to attack Jace.
Are we just punishing fire them?
Yep.
First. Okay.
I have to kill that.
Counter it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Save our burn spells for them. And do we untap here, or do we bolt at end of turn?
I think we leave with them.
Okay. No days? Nice.
Play this in tick.
I think we do it to ourselves, right? We fade seal ourselves.
Yeah, sure.
Get rid of that island. And then we've got punishing fire up. So they could have a surgical extraction in hand. Maybe wait on the punishing fire to untap. I don't know if that's correct. Especially after all this cantripping. We know they brought him in, right? They know they probably brought in more than one. We're in an okay spot, right? As long as we resolve the punishing fire. If we lose it, we're in trouble.
Going after Jace.
That's fine. Cycle the sun. It costs 3, unfortunately. So
Fire them?
Or do you wait because of surgical?
To have a grove up?
Yeah.
Sure.
Because we could easily just brainstorm into answers here, right? Punishing fire, Reveler, and then
grove,
and then yeah. Yep. Reveler first. See more cards this way. Keep more cards this way. I don't have counter magic that works against this, I don't think. I guess they could force us to get back our punishing fire here if they have a surgical extraction, right?
Yeah.
But that's alright.
Like that. So let's brainstorm, right?
We're just looking for a bolt for the win.
It's another P-Fire. Let's put back
Counterspell Pyroblast. Dead land, right?
Pyroblast. Oh, I hate Pyroblast. I don't think we did play a land. I don't think we're playing Preordain. Let's try.
Okay.
Let's try
Yeah,
Preordain.
sure. And land. Okay. Faster. If they attack with True Name, then we get to win with Bedlam. If they...
Yeah, I'm aware of my clock. No worries. I'm aware that we don't have a lot of time, but I also... Well...
I think we're fine. We got this Punishing Fire right here.
Do we just do it now?
Sure.
I don't see why not.
Okay. Pyroblast. Or...
No, I just let that happen.
Yeah? Okay. This way you can get one back if they have Surgical.
Yeah. That's the idea.
That's fine. No, we brainstormed.
No, we brainstormed. We brainstormed.
Okay, pass. Force of Will, they reveal.
They have to leave True Name back.
Yeah.
Kind of want to kill this because of it.
Uh,
They gain a life.
We'd lose to Surgical Extraction, but then we get to keep up Jace. I don't know what's correct there.
Me neither. I'm going to let it kill Jace.
This way we get around Surgical, right? Not
kind
necessarily.
We need to find another grove to get around Surgical.
Wow, this is brutal.
It is.
It's tight. We've got a Ponder and a what on top? You can Jace Ultim? is that what we're doing? Sure, that resolves.
I don't think we can beat. We know what's on the top of our deck. I think we might have to run this into Surgical.
Okay, go for it. They do
They have it. I kind of figured they would.
Yeah, I don't think we could play around it anyway, right? Because as soon as we activate it, they just Surgical in response.
And I actually think we're going to lose this now.
We just dig for a Lightning Bolt?
We have no dig, and we know the top two cards.
Well, we have a Ponder.
Oh, that's right. We have a Ponder.
We have a Counterspell and then Ponder. Alright, pass the turn. Should have saved Jace. Yeah, or we should have just Pyroblasted the what did he play? Spell Pierce? If we just Pyroblasted the Spell Pierce, he would have had to.
Yeah, probably the one.
He would have had to have another piece of counter magic. He does have a Force of Will too, but we've got Pyroblast. We go to 14. We got 50 seconds left. Preordain. He counters it.
He needs to. Looking for a Snapcaster or a Dismember? Sure. This isn't doing anything.
No. Leave the Brainstorm on top. Yeah, we need a Snapcaster. Or a Lightning Bolt. There's one. But Wood of Foothills and Snapback. And Snapcaster Bolt. Blue. "12 seconds left." Well done. That was a game. That was a match.
Holy cow.
You are 4-0
Oops.
with this because of getting down to the wire there. Suns doesn't win. What?
Well,
I have to go. It's 2 o'clock.
What?
You have to win this next match without me.
No. I will screw this up. Stay.
I'll stay for a little bit.
Cool.
See if we can pull it up quick. This isn't the fastest deck though. It kind of dirtles for a while and wins eventually. But it has potential to go pretty quick.
Don't let Bryce leave. Chat.
That was a close one, Big Red Joe. That was very close. Suns with Bedlams kills their blocker and wins. Yeah.
We discarded it though.
Yeah. We didn't have it.
We discarded Sweltering Suns to the Bedlam Reveler.
And they dismembered our goodness. Oh.
Yeah, they had True Name. No worries. It's going to take a couple minutes to find a match anyway. Too bad for who? What were we saying too bad for? I don't remember saying anything like that. And now I'm stuck playing GriselStorm by myself. This is like, I could play something else. I probably will. That's not a deck I'd be comfortable just playing by my lonesome.
Something that doesn't require quite so much anxiety as this deck has.
I like this deck. Alright, we got a Preordained, 2 Groves, a Scalding Tarn. What? We're playing against Jeffy.
Jeffy, we're 4-0. Make us lose. He's also 4. No, he's 2-1. Going for the 5-0. Hey, there's a deck Faden we haven't yet cast. The ghost of Bryce is still giving advice. That's what I do, even when I'm not here.
I'm going to say going for the 5-0, so don't play too well.
Yeah. Is he on Jund? Maybe. That'd feel good.
Okay. Let's keep.
The 4-1 Dream!
The 4-1 Dream is alive!
Such faith. Such faith, Captain QC. I would assume he's on Jund. I wouldn't mind finishing up on Jund. 3-2 Dream is dead? No!
We lost the 3-2 Dream!
Oh, man. You guys are silly.
So I go, don't play too well, and then he goes, unless I him you, because hims are mostly on point. You can't do anything about that. If it's a good him, it's a good him.
Yeah.
All right. So let's grab a basic island, because it does seem like Jund is the deck here. I think I want to bottom both of these. Force of Will is not a card I love against Jund, but I guess we don't know 100%. I'm gonna put it on bottom.
They don't play any artifacts at all, do they?
No, not me. I don't know Jeffy's exact Jund list, but we can assume a lot of things.
Yeah, it feels a lot better than other potential matchups.
Seeing Jund across the table is going to distract Kyre. He can't resist Jund. It is so true. That
so,
is
Lightning Bolt, Punishing Fire, are those good?
I like both of these.
Yeah.
Now, Tarmogoyf is going to be a problem, but we have deck Faden to get rid of all these lands, and it's not like they have anything that can counter us. So we're definitely putting Wooded Foothills on the bottom. I'm drawing one of these.
Okay.
Guess we want to draw Punishing Fire. Seems fine. Oh, I should play my land. That's probably a good idea.
Yeah. If we have counterspells, that would work.
If you played a Goyf here, I'd just lightning bolt it. Ornaments, they're not worth much. They're good though. A basic swamp and a basic forest. Oh man. He's got a Dark Confidant. Yeah, that is getting Punishing Fired very quickly. Maybe I'm supposed to bolt that, but
I'm fine with Punishment. Oh, because then you could run deactivating out here.
yeah. Oh, you're right. I couldn't bolt it. You're right. Because there were two. Bobby, no. So I can kill this, right? Hold on. Can I double into this and kill it? Yeah, because it's a 4/5 now, and we're not adding any creature types. So I am going to double into this. Oh, I shouldn't have tapped my grove. What are they doing? I don't know. Tapping like an idiot.
I forgot he wants. This is a lot less of a. This is a lot more straightforward of a matchup, right?
Yes.
It's not nearly as complicated.
So they only have 2 types in their graveyard. Man, they drew a bunch of threats, and we're just able to kill all of them.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely messed up, though. I tapped wrong last turn, and that it is costing me. Think of the memes. It's not about the memes.
And you're bolting here before he draws, right?
Always bolting now.
Yeah.
Just want to bulk here. Trying to get myself in a position where this Dak Faden can just win. They haven't played any discard spells.
surprise you.
There's the Lily. Go tick up. You've got plenty of cards to get rid of. Punishing Fire is just gonna do Punishing Fire things. I want to keep this land.
Do you want to kill Lily or do you want to
Kill Lily?
Yeah, as opposed to playing deck. We've got this deck in our hand and we haven't been able to cast it yet. Too many other good things to do.
Yes. So far, our deck has been the better Punishing Fire deck. But they keep playing things. Tarmogoyf is a problem.
What's the card?
I don't know value-wise. Yeah, they've drawn a lot of creatures. A lot of creatures. Oh man, oh man, oh man.
That's a lot of lands. That I'm glad we didn't draw them. We would have just died. We just got it flooded out. 5/6, huh? John P. Fire skills. We're in trouble now. Oh no!
Yeah, but we can't beat a Goyf. I mean, P-Fire is good and all. Or do we have enough mana to kill Goyf next turn? Actually, we do. They're just gonna kill Dak.
Yeah.
As they should. So can I go? Let's see. I think I can. Yeah. Yeah, we can kill Goyf.
3 times.
Yep.
They've got 3 cards in hand.
Instants and sorceries are already in, so I wouldn't expect them to be able to do much about this. Jeffy, oh boy. End of turn. K command?
That's rude.
I'm gonna get rid of our ponder. Yep. Alright, we're just gonna kill another killer. Spend our turn.
Yeah.
Oh no, we're gonna get hit again, huh? Because we have to bring them back.
Yeah, we're just gonna top deck a Jace though.
That would be very powerful. They have more things. Double red. Black red. And Liliana? Man, we have a lot of work to do.
Uh-oh.
Or can we kill Lily now? We don't want to do that though. Lily's not a huge problem right now.
Right.
Goyf is the thing that we want to get off the board, so we just
so.
EOT, bring back both of our... Yeah. Yeah, here we go killing again. Oh boy. Even our opponent says, oh boy. Kill Lily now? Why? It doesn't do anything.
so it doesn't cost more mana to kill it. But the Goyf is a 3-turn cost.
Yeah, we need to kill this.
It's a lot of work killing that Goyf. Takes precious seconds off the clock.
Jeffy, where are my tar fires?
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you drawing a Goyf and a Lily every turn isn't enough?
Yeah, so they're doing this before they uptick or whatever. Or did they already uptick?
You're just discarding Force of Will here.
They do. Yeah.
And then you can kill Lily next turn.
Yeah.
There's a lot of clicking here too.
Yep.
Discard P-Fire?
Eh.
I think could you have gotten it back too? I mean, card advantage wise that makes sense, but not it. You could have killed Lily right here. Then it wouldn't.
We're doing the thing. We have like no more fetchable sources.
Well done.
Oh, we got a Snapcaster. I'm okay with drawing these. Well, am I?
You want the Snapcaster in hand, right?
I want the Snapcaster.
You can Snapcast back Force of Will or Bolt or whatever, so snap on top, then Bolt, yeah. Clock established. This is kind of gross. You're enjoying it.
Where are my groves and wastelands?
Jeffy, all you're doing is drawing threats. You need to draw interaction. Black, green, red for a K command. Oh, 4. Bloodbraid Elf.
I can't beat that card.
What do we do?
I guess we let it resolve.
And then block and.
If it's something bad, I can force. Oh, I think I do want to force this actually.
Yeah.
Wait, one. Yeah.
What is this, modern? Yeah, we're playing Jaces on one side and Bloodbraid Elves on the other side. Yep. Mana checks out. Gets there.
Be free. I think I need to block this too. I'm at 8.
Yeah. I don't think he's going to attack.
No, he's going to.
Oh, wow. Yep. That's easy. He played a Bloodbraid. We played a Snapcaster. That's a good one for him. Just pass. Yeah. Slowly. We're going to get there. I like your opponent. Yeah, this is Jeffy, who's often in our chat.
Yeah.
And he's commented before how he's on Jund. Our opponent goes up to a bajillion life. Eventually, we're going to draw a Jace. going to time out through punishing fires. One or the other.
I'm trying to go fast.
Yeah, it's a lot of clicking. It's a very different game than what our other matches have been so far today.
Do I have another land? I don't even know if I do.
There's one. I don't want to draw away Jace because then all this clicking is a waste.
He gets a grove and he's like, let's go. This is really bad, actually.
Yeah.
We need to find a Reveler, like bad. Okay, there we go.
So we're putting back fetch, and fetching. Going to 7. They've got. Do they have a target?
Yeah, they do. They have one in the graveyard.
Okay. So are we brainstorming with this or ticking up?
We have to tick up.
Okay.
Maybe I'm supposed to try to find a Reveler.
Tick up. Yeah. It's a clock.
So I'm giving them Thoughtseize. I don't think that does too much. That's right, gain me life. They either have to go at Jace or let's see. Yeah, they went at Jace.
Finally, they're where they started. Hey, between all of the Jaces and the Lilianas that you've killed this match, you've been putting in some work.
Yeah.
Man, this game is drawing out, isn't it?
I think we are going to win this game, but
We're on half the time.
Yeah, we might have to win game 2. I'm countering this.
Countering the Goyf.
Oh yeah.
Letting the Blood Braid resolve. Goodness.
I'm gonna try to kill Jace, and then I punishing fire it. Three? He's like, you have 3? Oh my. It's like trying to take care of this Jace. I'm just like, no. I need that Jace. Jace is down to 1.
Yeah.
End step. So he has 2 Thoughtseize in hand. Definitely putting Sylvan Library on the bottom. I will kill with Punishing Fire eventually.
Yeah. Yep. It's going to work. We've got more than him. The Jace is still alive for now.
He's giving me enough time that their Punishing Fire wasn't going to kill me.
Yeah.
Sylvan almost helps me. I don't think so. He spends life to draw. No, he still gets to choose. If they had been going face, would we have won? I don't know, because I probably could have brainstormed a couple times by then. Another Thoughtseize. So
Just
funny.
keep giving him Thoughtseizes.
You think he's gonna board in something for Punishing Fire? He's pretty much lost this game to Punishing Fire by itself.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of ridiculous.
Having 3 is.
I think all 4 Goyfs are in the graveyard. Like,
Yeah.
it is insane.
The fact that you've been able to deal with 4 Goyfs is insane. All the thoughts will be seized.
I probably do kill this.
Is it 9? That's just. Oh, okay. Yeah. He doesn't have lethal quite, did he? I don't think so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe. Maybe he had lethal.
He's gonna respond by using his Punishing Fire. We get a win here, so Jace back down to 1.
Got there! 10 minutes left on the clock. Well done.
That was basically my most favorite game I've ever had. There is actually no other game that I've liked more, ever.
You just got to do what you know how to do. It's really easy.
And I got to play against a person who I think is pretty cool, so. Alright, so the question is Extraction. I don't love Extraction. Like, you bring it in against Punishing Fire, and honestly, this deck doesn't lose to Punishing Fire.
Right.
I might like lands. Oh, I know I'd like lands. Lands is probably just like up there, just as much as Jund, or
So
close.
you do need to bring in something though, right?
I need to bring one more card in.
1 surgical.
I guess I could also have 1 force. Like it'd be for Liliana and Goyf. Like that's the things that you counter. I think I'd rather have I don't know, 1 surgical, 1 force. It doesn't matter.
Okay, let's do that.
Neither of them are great.
Surgical might be a little faster.
Yeah.
If we can hit their Punishing Fire or hit their Goyf or something.
We went through that whole game and did not see a single Bedlam Reveler.
Yeah, we don't need those.
Not one.
But you saw 3 Punishing Fires.
Yes, I saw all 3 Punishing Fires. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this.
Answer one Goyfin. Answer them all! Exactly.
And Jeffy didn't find a single wasteland.
He doesn't need those.
You kind of do when you're losing to Punching Fire. You kind of do. Let's ponder.
Tireless Tracker.
Might just keep all of this.
We don't actually have fetches to do anything with Tracker, and Tracker dies to a lot of things in their deck.
Yeah, but it's really important to have.
Okay.
They're probably going to board out a lot of removal. They didn't see anything.
Yeah. Even better. It gets better. Cool.
Like, they saw a Snapcaster Mage. One.
No to shuffle. Yeah, and I don't think Jeffy was aware of what our deck is.
Yeah, perhaps not. Even promised at the beginning, he's like, no worries, I'm not going to snipe.
Library's a card.
That is a card.
So we know what's on top.
Probably just brainstorm then. Brainstorm and fetch.
Well, we want the cards on top, right? We want that Tracker.
Oh yeah. Well, we can brainstorm and keep it.
Okay. Instead of leaving up counterspell.
Yeah.
See, these are all nice.
All of it. Let's get rid of the extraction. I don't care about this.
Okay. Protect the Grove.
I'm thinking about getting rid of the other Grove. I think I do.
Okay. Leave the counter up and extract his play. Yeah, considering here he's going to have either a Goyf, a Lily, a Deathrite. The one thing he can't play here is a Bloodbraid.
Play for just a moment. A minute.
Yep. But we haven't answered most of that here, right? If he Goyfs, we can Lightning Bolt. Right, we've already got instant sorcery land. Liliana. We have to discard here. So we're not playing Tracker next turn. We could... What do we discard? We want the land drops, right? I'm not actually sure what is correct here. 1, 2, 3. This doesn't come down next turn, it comes down the next turn. Do we just discard the Misty? That doesn't feel right. What do you want to discard from this hand of everything that's good? I don't actually know the answer. We want the land drops, right? So it's not Misty? So is it Counterspell?
No, it's Misty.
Okay.
It's Misty.
The Misty with Tireless Tracker feels good though, but we're not going to play Tireless Tracker next turn anyway now, but Liliana's that. Okay, go for it. That was a long time. You think Tracker?
No, yeah, Tracker's insane in this matchup.
I think all of those are good choices. It's just here we're going to what? Kill Lily. That's what we're going to do. Okay, that makes things a little easier.
Always had it.
Yep. We keep being reactionary, so this counterspell isn't getting played. Yes, redirect. Lightning Bolt. Yes. Now Tracker is better. And now Bedlam Reveler comes down.
I expect to see them with less removal this game.
Yeah.
I expect it. Now, that doesn't mean I think my Tireless Tracker is going to live for very long. I'm just saying.
Well, now Reveler's a live play this turn, too. We can cast it this next turn.
I think our hand's a little too good to do that.
Yeah.
But
yep. Yeah, we'd rather play Tracker, use Snapcaster, everything.
I expect us to hit our hand pretty hard. Or for them to hit our hand pretty hard. Sylvan Library is going to be hard to beat.
No, I do have to go.
You actually do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good to see you guys in chat.
I'll do my best.
Just
Finish
win.
this one out.
Just win.
Oh, just win.
Just do winning things.
Why didn't I think of that? Okay, so they have a wasteland.
Good luck.
Thank you. Later. Grim Flaya. Land. Boom. So we don't have the double red for Reveler because of Grove getting killed. So that's not an option. But we're still just like looking for land off the top. And if we don't find land off the top, then we at least get a hold up counter spell. So it depends on how rude they want to be this turn. If they try to stick another threat, that's the thing we don't want to see. Yeah, fetch land off the top would be insane. Getting 2 clues would be great. A Grove would also be good. Never mind, a Grove wouldn't be that good. It'd be fine. It'd still be fine. They're gonna see it all. They're gonna see it all. So they do have 4 card types now. That can definitely matter. A 4/4 Grim Flare is much harder to kill, especially now that there are no Punishing Fires left in our deck. This looks like a Punishing Fire though. Just taking care of Snapcaster. That's a problem. They're going to add 2, and then they're going to kill Snapcaster. Okay. Unfortunately, Chandra's probably just going to kill this. But if he wins this one, then at least we have like, I don't know, 5 minutes left on our clock maybe. We might be able to play a fast game. Oh, wait, that was off the top. Yeah. So he can't name clue. Can't name clue. Yeah, Jason Wayne's Sculptor. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So they did plus Chandra. I would assume that they have a removal spell for Tireless Tracker if that's the case. Yeah, Abrupt Decay will take care of it. Bryce, don't text and drive. Yeah, Bryce. Who does that? I think I'm supposed to wait here and Snapcaster into turn. Probably Snapcasting back for Rainstorm. No, Bryce, do. That's right, Bryce. Keep texting and driving. See what happens. Exile the top card. They've got a Deathrite Shaman. Okay. Ah, jeez. Alright, so I think we've lost this game. Because Snapcaster's not getting us out of this mess. Pyroblast? Alright. Yeah, it's good to know the QC has Bryce's best interests at heart. Oh, man. Yeah, so we lose to Chandra ult there. We did bring in Pithing Needle. This is a card that's either going to name Liliana or Chandra. I don't know if we need Sweltering Suns, but there's not a lot else to bring in. Let's just run it back. Let's hope we have a better game 3. No ones. Yeah, we have to mulligan this too. You really don't want Force of Wills against Jund. You really don't. I promise. I promise you just don't. Oh my god. Alright. Well, we're just gonna mulligan our way to death. We're mulliganing to 5 on the play against a deck that plays Thoughtseize and Him. Deathrite Shaman. Nope. Sylvan Library. Wow, that card is so good. Well, if they play something that I can Lightning Bolt, then draw land, then maybe we could get back into this game. Like that. We can Lightning Bolt that. This is a counterspell. Hey, what's up, Loosebell? Fighting for that 5-0. And I just have to beat Jun to do it. Sounds easy, right? Not so much. Yeah, we need to land off the top here pretty soon. This counterspell makes it so we have another turn. And maybe even Snapcaster Lightning Bolt might give us another turn. We'll see where things go. Oh crap. It's probably gonna be on Jace. They could do Misty Rainforest. I'd actually rather them do Misty Rainforest. Yeah. We'd be further away from it, but you know. Jace is pretty darn dead now. I don't even know if I have a way to kill Pithing Needle. Fetching to see more different cards off the Sylvan Library. Glad to see no Pyroblast there. Yeah. Our graveyard's not looking spectacular either. It's gonna be a rough game. We're gonna see a lot of cards off this Sylvan Library. We're taking 4. Wasteland doesn't do a ton. It can take us off green, but meh. This feels like a hymn. Nope. Alright, they do have Punishing Fire. That is not going to help me kill Lily. Do I just go face and hope to get them? There's no way that's good enough, huh? We have to hit this Liliana. That worked out. They have a wasteland. If we ever find a grove, they're just... Oh yeah, they just... Okay, their last card is surgical. That's okay. Yeah, it's just fine. So we have 0. Yeah, we're not that close to hitting Bedlam Reveler, actually. We need to find cantrip into cantrip. Oh, what? Okay. Yeah, we're probably not winning this one, guys. We need to find our Pithing Needle off the top. Or we can't even cast Reveler. Is he gonna be a bro and bump us up to 5-0? I don't know. It's kind of up to him. It's not really up to me. I'm gonna save this lightning bolt. We don't need to bump Chandra down yet. They're gonna take us off green. That makes sense. It's kind of a risky line, but I think I'm going to take it because I think this is my one chance to win. So what I need to do here is I only have 1 Snapcaster and 2 Lightning Bolts left in my deck. But I think I go double Lightning Bolt and try to hit a Snap. Yep. Or try to find another Lightning Bolt. So I get to Lightning Bolt them once here. Because I don't want to fetch. I want this Brainstorm on top of my deck. Or, I don't know, maybe I don't. We'll see. Oh, I pretty much have to fetch now. Believe in the heart of the card. That's pretty much what I have to do. Yeah, I do want the Brainstorm, but if they name my Scalding Tarn there, I'm just dead. All right, how dead am I? Down to 4. Yeah, we're dead. Yep, we just didn't draw it. Well, dang it. We were close. We were so close. That Mulligan to 5 in the last game just wrecked us. All right, guys. I know that we said that we were going to play GriselStorm today, but that is not going to end up happening. As it turns out, what I get to do here in a moment is we are moving our entire feature match area, and things are going to be a lot better. Things are going to be so much more functional. We're going to be able to fit more people. Yeah, good match, Jeffy. That was insane. We both had like 50 seconds or less. You know, we were both under a minute left on our time clock. Like, that Mold of 5 just killed me, man. It was kind of surprising that I actually had an out. Yeah, it was pretty well. It ended up pretty good, right? Like we drew out of it. We gave ourselves an opportunity to top deck for the win. My out was your computer lagging. Well, that would have been nice. That would have been great. But yeah, so we're moving our feature match area. We're gonna have room for more seats for Fridays. Pretty excited about it. So we have this like back area back by this room. It's at the back of the store, and now the feature match area is going to be like kind of its own area. It's not going to be out with everybody else, which is really nice because we've had a problem with the rig getting kicked or people bumping into it, and then we have all these like little miniature earthquakes while we're doing our Tuesday and Friday casts. So yeah, that hopefully that can be a little better, and hopefully the players feel a little better about it because they kind of have their own space. Should be cool. We had to move like 50 boxes of bulk. Probably more. Like these are like 5,000 count boxes of bulk to make room for this to happen. So sorry it's a bit of a shorter stream. I didn't know that I would be needed as soon as I am. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining. I really did like this deck. It was fun. Did the list have Delver? No, it didn't. You surgicaled me. You surgicaled me. Here, Jeffy. I got you. There you go. There's the list. Went 4-1. Almost had the 5-0. But Jeffy had to be a jerk. I told him to not play well, and then look what he did. He went on playing well. You didn't look. You surgicaled me and didn't look? Hey, if you had looked, you might have timed out. So, who knows? Time clock, yeah. Well, cool. Yeah, this is a deck that I would consider playing again. I like it quite a bit. Yeah, Jeffy the Dream Crusher. What a jerk. Can't even believe that guy. Who invited him? But yeah, this deck was solid. Like, I mean, what happened? We went like 2-1 in every single one of our matches, except for the one where that guy just like conceded out of nowhere. It was super strange. But yeah, Bryce had to head out just a minute ago. He wasn't able to catch that most of that last round. But We never once stacked. We activated it like one time and then it died to a Grimag Angler. Yeah. We never really got this going. We boarded it out a decent amount. Clearly this is a time to stream Jund. I definitely will be streaming Jund. Not only that, but in my testing preparation for Phoenix that's coming up in about a month, I'm thinking like when I test it to just stream. Even if I get like a low amount of viewers, I still feel like it would be kind of fun to just have you guys hang out, watch some Jund. It'll be modern Jund, of course, but once Bloodbraid's unban actually goes through, I'll probably start testing. Of course, I'm not gonna like continue to play a lot of modern on this stream, but I'll probably do it once or twice, see how it goes. Yeah, I figure some people will be interested in watching, but I also think that there'll be a lot of people who are like, well, what? This isn't Legacy. WTF? Have I tried the Faithless looting version of Jund? No, definitely not. The Jund lists that I've played have all been traditional, always. I tried the Rabble Master Jund like one time. It was okay. It was whatever. Traditional Jund is where it's at, or what I've always loved, I should say. Maybe not like what people should be playing or anything, but yeah. So I'm gonna sign off from here. Thank you so much for joining me. I think that was a really fun stream, and I liked the deck. It does remind me a little bit of the blue-red Delver deck. Maybe a little more powerful, but maybe a little less killing power. As you saw, it took me like over 10 minutes to win with Punishing Fire game 1 in round 4 or 5. So, all right, guys, thank you so much. You guys are the best. I appreciate all follows and subs. You guys are fantastic. And with that, I'll say, Hail Heroes.